Let's just talk.
Hey y'all.
You got the comments. I got the buttons.
Across the hall.
Here, take this one.
Or you can take one. He ain't really using it.
Yeah.
You just be in place.
My fault, y'all. I'm trying not to put the Jaguar on the screen.
What the?
My bad. My bad.
Yo, I need
My bad.
You said the Jaguar.
So my mama, okay, so this is my shirt, right? My mom got me this shirt for my birthday, and she's like, "Where's your shirt? Where's your shirt?" She wanted me to wear this so bad. So
I didn't fart. My eyes blew. That's crazy.
You be farting like that at the crib because you have to really be in violation to make somebody buy a shirt that says that.
no, my mama's just petty. She don't need a fucking reason to be childish.
She is definitely the whole family childish. What are you talking about?
No, we not. Shut up.
My family in this room, I ain't got no
See, I
hoes.
was talking about those at her house. See, feeling guilty.
Bums.
Happy birthday to Tomas.
Absolutely, go ahead. We got the 50-cent piece in the building.
Had a cracking ass party last night.
That you know what? That
50-cent piece.
no, we just go Mr. 50 Cent.
I don't know. Is Tommy
Yep.
petty enough to wear that title? Because
Mr.
my
50
man's
Cent.
bought out the whole front section of a Ja Rule concert just so don't nobody beat
We
it.
ain't talking about that nigga. I'm talking about his age.
Oh, okay, because that nigga petty.
I think me and
Go,
birthday.
go, shorty.
Yeah.
Explain so much.
It does.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look it up real
Yeah.
quick.
There's a lot going.
That's correct.
Well,
Go show.
Thank
All
you.
right. I feel like I am being washed out by this light right here. Like it's really, really, really killing me right now.
America.
Yep, July 6th.
July 6th.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
He's 48. So
You
he's
raised a
2
little
years
bit. It was right smack in
50
the
is
bitch
almost
eyeball.
50?
Yeah, 50, almost 50. That means he's gonna have a huge party
All
for
right.
that 50.
I'm gonna get this corner that don't look like you got a lot of chocolate chips. I'm not a chocolate chip person.
Hey, Keisha Misha.
Okay.
I saw Keisha Misha last night.
When I like chocolate chip
Who's that?
cookies,
Yeah.
it's the
It's
ones
cute
with
in
the
real life.
glue.
It ain't just a profile picture.
Man, okay, hey, dog. People be finding this.
Right. I
Real
was like,
life.
oh, this is real life. That's my first time seeing her. I said, hey, Keisha Misha.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that
Wow,
came
people
out for
recognize people.
Tomas's birthday shindig last night. I was incapacitated. I was not able to make it because I couldn't even turn my fucking neck yesterday. My shit was all locked up.
That go all kind
And
of ways.
and it's funny because Riri, she basically told me to stop talking to her because I told her like I don't have these problems when I'm having sex regularly. Because I don't. And I think because like I haven't been working my neck out and like it's been like 3 weeks. So yeah. Because I was like, bro, I didn't even sleep wrong. Why is my shit like I was pulling these, you know, and you doing this and shit. And Reed thought that shit was hilarious.
Shout out,
Bald
to
head
the
wench.
shout out to the reparation cookies.
That's what we got.
Not the reparation.
Hey, man, shit. We ain't get 40 acres in the mule, but man.
You got some bomb ass cookies.
Oh, God.
Hey, you know what?
They get black people so easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're forgiven.
that is the reason. Because when I'm having sex regularly, I'm working out my neck and I don't have time to get stiff like that. I wasn't talking to y'all. I was talking to Dino.
Tell Dino stop. Just text her.
You know, stop asking questions.
Right, just text her.
Only day I schedule all year stood me up. You a lie because we went on a date the last time you was here.
Oh my.
That's when you was showing the 2-piece and the biscuit.
Hey man, get up off me, bro. Nah, but
You're horrible. Ooh, that would be a great segue.
For 2 pieces of biscuit.
so you know, I hope everybody did have an amazing. It looks like everybody had a great time from the pictures, and I was definitely salty because I did actually want to go out yesterday. I was in so much fucking pain.
It was a safe go out too.
The most.
And that's why I wanted to go because I knew it wasn't gonna be no riffraff shit. I'm like Tommy 50, so most of the attendees is gonna be old. They ain't gonna be on no bullshit. And it's in a space that I'm fucking familiar with, and it's gonna be around people that I know. That was the ideal conditions for me to attend the spot. But bro, I was in way too much pain. There's no way. And then I accidentally. So me and my mom have the same meds, and
You're stronger than yours, though.
yeah.
You definitely grabbed
So-
the wrong pill.
I took 2 muscle relaxers, thinking that I was taking 2 of my 5s, but I had 2 of my mom's 10s. I didn't look at the name. I just looked at.
Oh, you relaxed your motherfucking soul,
nigga. I didn't fully get up today until 3 p.m.
You was resting.
That's what time that nigga woke up.
You
Like,
was resting
like
in peace.
I woke
Yeah,
up
woke
prior
up.
to that, but I ended up going back to sleep. But I was fucking out, nigga. Look. Dino said hype ass. Look,
2 perk 10s.
man, that like so yeah, instead of 10 milligrams, I had 20. And my body was like, wanna go night night, nigga? And that's what the fuck we did. It was light outside when I fell asleep, and it was light outside when I woke up.
He's like, wait a minute. Like,
That's
like,
usually how it goes.
You know how you know when you sleep
12
when you don't even
hours
dream
later.
shit.
Right, you just out.
I didn't have no dream last night, nigga. I was gone.
That's an anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
You did. You
I
did.
will say the most enjoyable moment about Tommy's party last night. The DJ played DJ Quick in a room full of just black women saying "black pussy on my dick" had me like I was like, yo, what's going on here?
Oh, that was
And they knew it bar for bar.
That
I
was-
was
that
like,
was-
yeah.
That's before my
No,
time.
that was AMG, not DJ Quick though.
but no, but and
Just better have my
it's
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's crazy because I had my and I don't know why my mom still has some of my dad shit.
Cause she in love still.
No, my mom's a hoarder.
I thought you were gonna call your mom a whore for a minute there.
That too.
One margarita.
2 margaritas, 3 margaritas.
Whore.
My mom and my dad used to have the matching Nike tracksuits.
You know what?
So I had her
No lie.
dig out my pop's Nike tracksuit
Why she still got it though?
because
can
she's a
finish.
hoarder, bro.
But
I'm more concerned that she knew which box that shit was in.
She's like, one moment, please.
that's a
You got it
So
organized.
That's a sickness.
So I had
She got
plans.
the Dewey Decimal System
I was
in
gonna
there.
wear my pop because me and my pop, like, he's a little taller than me, so I might have had to do like
I was gonna say your dad's short.
the one knee up kind of thing. But you know, as far as like body weight, like I weigh more than my dad did at that time, so I feel like it would have balanced out. But
Yo, it was so many gold ropes in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
on
and
Saturday.
so I was prepared. Like my mom already knew, like I was wearing her bone and shit. Like everything. But I should have went
and bought the medallion.
I was
the
doing.
Mercedes piece.
It's African, man.
Right.
It's either the leather and the red, black, and green, or you got to get the coconut joint.
And then like I had a whole plan. Like I was going to even try to do content in my attire.
Ugh,
Like
you
a
gonna
throwback
fuck in your
thing.
daddy clothes? You
That's
nasty.
wow.
Look,
Nasty, fam.
look.
Dog,
I had a whole plan.
Balls on it.
You got here, so
I had a
that's all that
whole
matters.
plan.
The outfit works.
Yeah, because at that point it comes full circle.
You said
Because
the
that's what
outfit
That's what
worked.
they took my mom down there.
You got here.
Right. That's what.
Hey, don't encourage.
So, like,
Yeah,
That,
but
was, that was the Raven.
Yeah, but it was
What it
I'm
do,
digging.
shit.
I'm digging that tracksuit, Eddie.
50 that 50 years of hip hop content, nigga.
All right, shout out to Crystal because she was definitely making sure
yeah.
that me and Juan got our $20 worth.
Yeah.
Because when it was time for us to go get more drinks and we was too drunk to drink it, she covered our cup, she kept it protected, made sure we got our refills.
Yeah, shout out.
Hey, Ship is the best wingman ever.
Sweater God.
If I could go in depth of what she was handling for me, oh my goodness, it was hot.
She was moving and grooving.
Yes, she had me under control.
Yes.
Speaking of who was under control,
Freaky frog.
Danny said, put Danny on. Freaky frog, shut up. Hey,
There we
you
go.
know what? I have to get, I got the video, but we have to get that sound on the board. You's a freaky ass nigga. On the board.
Send me the video.
I got the video.
This is how much fun the party was last night.
Never mind that. This is the underground. It's on video.
to the audio and not watching live or don't mind getting shit off. Then I had to do it like
And that motherfucker shooting a video.
Too much hip hop. Too much hip hop.
Nah, but it did. Like I said, it looked like everybody had an amazing time, and I'm definitely salty because, like I said, it checked all of my boxes to go.
Well, that's okay. You'll make it up on July 29th.
It checked all of my fucking boxes to go. So yeah, that one stung before I went into a mild coma.
Mild coma.
I was
This is
hurt.
Not the first party you missed.
I was-
No, because the reason why I took the pills in the
looking out
first
the
place.
window like the daddy is supposed to come pick up the son. Like,
Yeah,
he's supposed to be coming. He said he was coming.
It's
still
But
early.
It's still early.
The reason why
The mall
I
don't
took the
close
pills
till
in the
9.
first place was because I called myself taking them early enough where I'm like, all right, it'll peak and then I'll be good. But that was because I thought that I was taking my pills and not my mama pills. There was no peak, nigga. I just died. But yeah, so I'm like, okay,
Just valid.
yeah, because I took them. I think maybe it was like 2:33 ish. Because I had the girls was really, it was like that little Hello Kitty thing at the little Hello Kitty truck at Mayfair, and they wanted to go, shop and do their little stuff, and I'm like, bro,
Right when you posted that video of them being like adorable sisters, like they really like each other and shit.
yeah,
Okay.
because I was like, I said I can't walk around this mall, which I can't stay. Like I got them to make sure that, because you have to be 18 or older. In the mall, I guess on weekends or like after a certain time or whatever. So the guy saw them walk in with me. I had ordered Seafood Shack on DoorDash for a pickup order. Went and got my food, and I was like, right. So, and that was sad as fuck. Do y'all know how hard it is to check your fucking blind spots when you can't turn your neck, nigga?
Yes.
I'm like, I said, y'all want to go to the mall
Right.
this bad that y'all are willing to risk me running into a keyboard like this? So,
Yes.
whatever.
They're
They do
selfish.
not care.
Danny said, go back.
Oh, go back to Danny.
Yep. Happy 50th, big guy. One of the few times I regret moving. Everybody was there. Well, almost everybody. Mimi, A. I mean, you were more than welcome to cash at me so that I can get a massage, okay? Because that's what was needed. Hey, Ray.
Speaking of massage, make sure you go check out Ninth Cloud here in the basement of Sherman, Phoenix.
Oh, Ninth Cloud. I was like, who?
You know,
Like,
when
I'll
he
never mind you.
put on his voice, I be just
It's my professional voice.
No,
Disgusted at
Like
my
your fake
professional-
professional voice.
Yeah. Like,
We sound like Donnie Simpson.
I've done 20 years of customer service.
Twitty.
20.
Twitty.
well,
Like Twitty.
Didn't Donnie Simpson host Video Soul?
Donnie
Yes.
Stinson hosted everything on BET at one point in time.
Didn't
Yeah.
he host Love Connection too?
Everything on BET
Everything.
one. What part of that don't you understand?
You're right.
They created.
Chip
needed
said
to
Ninth
give him a
Cloud got them hands.
Hey,
Um,
Hey,
I didn't
hey,
say anything.
hey.
Like chill.
Food done. Who food?
Chill.
Who food?
Chill.
you
I'm chilling.
chilling?
I mean, she gets massages at least twice a week from him.
No, I get like once every
Professionally.
other week.
Hey, shout out to
Professionally.
Kiva. She behaved. She behaved.
Okay.
She
I
went-
don't know, fam. Them two was
Just use the
wild last
rearview
night.
mirror like your side mirrors. Hey, nigga, I'm in an F-150. I don't know if that worked.
No,
At
for
all.
real. If you turn your rear views in enough, it covers your blind spot. I
Alright.
mean, you can't see shit else over in the other lane, but ain't nobody gonna run up on you at least. I mean, you in the F-150, it's gonna take a minute for them to even get to the door to try to jack you anyway.
That shit is, man. I do not wish that on. And it's been a while since I've had one of those issues, but when that motherfucker hit, bro, that shit is tough.
Had you out here looking like a motherfucking robot?
You can't turn your head like Batman.
Right. I'm
You
like,
turn your whole body.
Bro, Batman is fucking terrible. I will never pass up an
Disgusting human
opportunity to
being.
say that Batman is fucking horrible and that nigga's superpower is white privilege.
It is.
Bro.
It really
He wears expensive pajamas and beats up poor people.
Like
Out of
that nigga's
Yes,
superpower
we got-
is
mine's-
literally white privilege.
Yeah, Chris. So mine's is actually in the other studio. So
I've told y'all several fucking times, okay? Gotham PD was like, you know what? Whooping niggas' ass is a PR nightmare. Let Batman do it.
bro, Batman just be.
I think they know it's Bruce
Who gives-
Wayne, but he got so much money and stroke in the city that he just let him run around and do it.
Why don't nobody tell the henchman like this is what you in for? I know it's an old nigga on the job been getting his ass beat for about 20 years.
Look, bro.
He don't tell niggas what they
No,
signing
that-
up
no,
for.
That's your fault. You should have read the ND profile of the
Like,
job you signing up for.
No. They don't tell them niggas. You know what comes with Batman beating their ass under other duties as assigned. They don't put that shit in the job description. That falls under other duties as assigned.
That's only
It's
if
a
you-
blanket statement.
That's only if you
Huh?
entry level. If you stay
Did I
long
say
enough
Kiva
to
was
make it
hating?
to upper
Huh?
management.
Did you say Kiva was naked?
Hating.
Oh,
She
no.
said something. She said, "How am I hating?" Did I say that? I didn't say
know.
that.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
said she behaved. Maybe
Yeah,
that sound
yeah,
like maybe
he
I-
said
oh,
you behave.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't say hate. Okay,
Yeah, not
thank you.
He said you were behaving.
Yeah, it's a dude's behavior.
Yes.
But yeah, folks,
You're-
folks just walk around in the nicest threads. Ain't whoop ass. And he drives like a Ferrari that's way too fast. It's over the legal limit.
It's not even legally. It's not even
It's not
street
legal.
legal.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like how do you drive this car around?
Like, he drives
Gotham?
shit that the Fast and the
Like,
Furious have.
first of all, we get pulled over if our tent too motherfucking dark. Okay.
This nigga ain't even got windows.
and
Like,
sometimes no doors, depending upon how you doing. So,
No,
yeah.
Batman really just be
That's how they know it's
bullshit.
Bruce Wayne. They got to, because he be having shit that only a rich nigga could afford.
What's that one joint
And
that
there's
he
only
got
one
that
rich
with the
nigga in
big
the whole
ass
city.
fat
hey,
tire
wait,
on
how
it?
y'all ain't figure this shit out yet?
Like,
What?
Bruce Wayne happens to be going on a 3-month vacation, but this big motherfucker jumping off of buildings all of a sudden.
Like, this nigga really has a city contract to use
To beat up poor people.
to beat up poor people and use Gotham as his personal rage room.
You think other superheroes be jealous when they read shit like that? Like you think Professor
Like,
X just read shit that go on in Gotham?
Right, like, when we was tearing up shit, we got the Sokovia Accord.
right.
But this nigga,
Well, let's go.
They throwing over
Here's-
buildings and shit.
Here's
That
the
just
reason, but here's
what's
the
going
reason
on in
why.
Gotham?
Hold on now. You gotta take into consideration 2 things. 1, he's a rich nigga who repairs the city, and 3, he owns the insurance company.
That's true.
All right, in a
So
fist
he gets
fight,
his kickback.
you
Yeah, he
think
gets his own money back. He
you,
owns the insurance
you think
company.
Bruce Wayne could whoop Tony Stark in a fist
so
fight?
at this point, it's fraud.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
can't
this
prove it
insurance
because
fraud.
he got all the lawyers on his payroll.
Man, this
Exactly.
nigga's a bruh.
You a criminal. He be-
He's a rich criminal. That's all.
Wait, but
White privilege.
Batman-
White that's
Batman,
this nigga.
wow.
But
This
Tony Stark
nigga is
walking
the
around
most
with a- he's
powerful
walking around with a hole in his
superhero
chest.
because white privilege
regardless,
trumps
with
everything
the iron
else.
or not. So
See, at the end of the day, no matter what, Tony Stark just wanted to make the world a better place. He realized he had made these weapons of mass destruction. He felt bad. He was like, you know what? I'm going to be the weapon of mass destruction. I'll
Let's get,
stop drinking just to make sure we all good.
yo, could you?
Batman out here,
You shouldn't look at Batman the
He
same.
not only ruining his life, he ruining the lives of children.
Could
Because
you?
every Robin is underage when he scoops them. He got Commissioner Gordon's daughter out here running reckless. Got his niece out here
Man,
running reckless.
he got motherfuckers out here getting paralyzed, getting
Big fat
killed.
So Batman is kidnapping children. He is committing insurance fraud. Like what the fuck
He got a
is?
list of shit that
Where's
he's going
Superman?
on.
And
And
the fact
Superman
that
stays on his side of town.
and the fact that he got a contingency plan in case any one of you niggas get out of hand.
Mhm.
He got some shit that'll kill Superman, Wonder Woman.
Everybody.
Why you got a plan to kill all your friends?
Because he ain't got powers. He's jealous. He's jealous. They go to a battle and he see what these niggas can do, and he be like, "Fuck them niggas," and he go home and be whoop they ass.
Batman is a billionaire.
no,
with
he go home and
insecurities.
invent some new shit.
How you a billionaire
He
with
got-
insecurities?
Because the money don't make a difference. That's a personal
He
shit.
said,
Nigga
Bruce
said,
Bruce
yeah,
will
fuck
watch
that
him
lasso
for
of
it.
truth, bitch. I got a utility bill.
The lasso of truth. That's the weakest shit ever, dude.
And Batman utility belt fire though.
No, the lasso of truth
Just
is,
so niggas will stop snitching.
and the invisible,
If you
the
want the
invisible jet.
lasso of truth, just get a black woman. She'll get out of nigga.
Hey, Wonder Woman cool, but the invisible jet is trash.
Dog,
The invisible jet is.
I mean, you still can see you floating. Like
you see the outline. It don't even be hiding her. She just be sitting there.
sitting there floating.
Right. It's like, how
We not messing up your view on Batman. I think
We are
y'all
exposing the truth.
right. Batman really a fuck nigga.
Fuck nigga that terrorizes children and poor people.
No, he didn't.
Dog is terrible.
He didn't kill 7 niggas. He just keep giving people the name Robin. Why y'all keep signing up for this job?
Cause they poor.
The other Robin
just
never
imagine
comes back.
When he scoops them, he's Bruce Wayne. So you're going from rags to riches. Like, oh shit, I'm a poor nigga on the street living with the richest motherfucker in the city. But you don't know that the dotted lines say, oh, you also got to get out here and fight crime at the age of 10.
Joker just be whooping y'all ass with a crowbar.
And he made the Joker.
And it's great.
That. The Joker
here-
was just a nigga who was trying to get back his job and he killed him.
Here's the fucked up part. Bruce Wayne is incredibly rich. He can
No,
keep,
Sean, that don't matter.
he can keep niggas.
Still got PTSD.
He can keep niggas from starving and being homeless and doing all this shit. Instead of building fucking community centers, having homeless shelters and shit, having fucking soup kitchens and all this shit, he whips the poor people ass for being fucking poor.
So dog could really
So
be.
he just, you need to feed your family,
Yo,
colostomy
but
bag.
here-
Like,
but
what the
here's-
fuck?
But here's the wild part, though. Lex Luthor, meanwhile, on the other side of town, he is.
Wait,
doing
she's
all
like,
this-
what is that?
He just snapping nigga shit. Now they got a fucking doodle in a bag.
Batman is bad.
The fact that he could really just solve
Bane
all of.
was the hero.
He could really solve all of life's little
Bane
problems.
was the realest nigga.
Hey, real
Bane was
quick,
the
You
hero.
know why Bane?
Real-
Because the real Bane is actually Mexican, so it makes sense.
Real quick,
they work hard.
happy anniversary to Sean and his wife.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, y'all.
That's my co-host in the morning, Sammy.
Superman should be the smartest nigga on the planet because he can read a book in like 4 seconds. Hey, shout out to Meteor Man. That nigga just touched the book and knew
Dog, I
everything.
swear to God, that was the coldest power ever. But that side effect, that side effect was trash.
When they picked up that modeling book, they'll never get over that.
That nigga can pick up a book, he
I
knows
said,
everything in that
Colostomy
book.
bag. I'm trying to. What are you breaking?
Having the ability to solve all of
Cause
life's
you know
problems.
when he crack him and shit, and then now they body like Shamar. Now they just walking around like this and shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
He crooked as fuck.
Yeah, I got a bag.
Hey, you know that little crooked body motherfucker always fighting somebody.
Who?
Shamar,
Who the
the one that's built like a Z.
f-
Y'all don't know who Shamar is?
I don't. But if you
At
build
this
like a
point-
Z,
At this point, I
Y'all
don't
don't
want
know
to
who
see him.
Shamar is?
I don't want to see him. I don't want to see Shamar now.
Nope.
is it
Too late
him?
now.
For those in the comments that may not know who Shamar is, I'm about to Google a pig real quick and then tell him to put him on the screen.
No, please.
No, Tommy Johnson.
Always fighting too. His little crooked ass just be.
Did you forget,
How you
did you
even
forget
spell
he
it?
was man in the comments? He could find anything in 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. How I'm gonna burn?
Oh, you just said a man is shaped like a Z.
Is well she did she go by she? I don't know. I don't know Shamar's
Question
pronouns.
mark. So it's a
How do you spell it? How do you
I
spell
think
it?
it's a trans.
Shamar.
Just put
Oh.
Shamar TikTok.
Oh, I saw that. That came up.
I feel like this one.
See, Sean talking about old question mark body ass nigga.
I feel like it's the dude.
And Bianca said shrimp body.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
Yo, speaking of TikTok, have y'all seen the TikTok where the white dude has the 2 dials in his hand?
See, Danny said when you said built like a Z, I knew exactly who you were talking about.
We hate her for that too, because it's probably very accurate.
It is.
But have y'all seen the TikTok with the white dude with the 2 dials
The fuck
having
was
a
that?
domestic dispute?
You just twitched.
He twitched. He twitched and didn't even realize it.
It's some fucking cookies. See, I told you.
Like now we gotta start watching Tommy. Like, okay,
See, man.
who's next?
First of all,
Because you showed twitched and you didn't know it.
Right. I'm like,
first
what
of all,
happened?
there's some shit flying in this room, and I still gotta get used to having hair touch my neck.
He ain't touch your neck. Nigga, it's by your ear.
Actually, he touches the back of his neck.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. Touch the back of my neck. Stop hating, fam.
It's a
Bro.
bad picture, but
Ear.
You
Sideburn.
can't make it come
Back
up.
of my neck. And the way I was sitting, I was like this.
this nigga.
Bro,
That ain't your hair. That's the back of your fucking Ninja Turtle headband.
something is touching my fucking neck, nigga. And again, what?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Now I know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl.
Yeah, it's
It
kind
is
of.
definitely a tomato.
Well, Keisha said Shamara a bad bitch.
Is that folks with the strong face?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just.
Yeah, the crooked motherfucker just, but they always fighting.
Oh my lord.
That's not.
That's what it looks like.
Crooked letter I.
That
Crooked letter.
show's getting.
Oh shit!
See?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the name of the dude who be drawing the fucked up pictures of people?
There's
That's
a couple of them.
From here, I think he do.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I forgot the name.
He did that last one in the pink is how dog be drawing the fucked up
That's-
photos of people.
Yeah.
Don't she got a boyfriend?
What? Who
They always got a man.
loving on that?
I don't know. But that's
Niggas
crazy.
that want to get famous.
I don't want to be
Y'all
famous
gotta
that
choose
bad.
better in life.
Yeah, it's a lot of other shit you could do in
We
life.
do a lot of things
Yeah.
in life to get famous. You can have two dials talk to each other.
No, that sounds like some wild shit.
Dog, that dial, the dude with the two
Keisha
dials,
Misha, you're a terrible person.
and they be having domestic violence issues too. Funniest shit in the world.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Them stories be in depth.
Yeah. So social media has been in fucking shambles.
Over a lot of shit.
Yeah, over a lot. We are going to start with the home team. Milwaukee had its visit from Darius Crooks. I know I did not say Cooks on purpose. I said Darius Crooks. I know what the fuck I said, so don't
What
come
was that?
correcting me in the comments. The way that I saw people begging this scamming ass nigga to go review places was so fucking pathetic. Pathetic. Like, no, go here, go here, go here. Like,
Why was he even here?
He had shit else to do.
he was here because he does a dinner thing called Dining with Darius Cooks, where he charges people like almost $300 per ticket to come to a dinner that he had where, you know, they prepare food and like serve dinner and shit.
Okay.
That is a big ass fly.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I saw it because it had flu. It was just sitting up there, and I was like, he
It's
ain't
gonna
bothering
die
nobody,
within
so I just left it.
It'll be dead by the end of the week.
Uh,
It'll probably be dead by tomorrow.
No, but // body ass nigga.
Hold on.
Sean Wild.
What is that? What does that spell out? Hold on.
No, but
That
yeah.
is the
Wait,
perfect
bro. So,
picture.
bro built like a
I
Mortal
hate that
Kombat
because I just
finisher.
had it in my head. Like, I really just
It's
pictured it in my head. That's why I'm mad at him for that. Because it's like
Big
it's literally-
London, hey baby, how are you?
That motherfucker built like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah, but if you are not familiar with who Darius Crooks is, now this individual is really a piece of shit. So the fact that people are so geeked up and excited about him coming to the city,
So niggas paid $300 for a dinner ticket. Like, who made the food? Do you pay to you make your own food?
no, you don't make your food. He makes the food. I don't know if it's just him or if it's him, and because he has a team of chefs as well.
For
I'm
$300.
That is wild. It looked like he's doing a snake. The worm. The worm.
I'm trying to figure out how to. Okay,
Yeah.
how
So
to make it only do it one time.
I did it. I did a.
Bitches built like a doggy style arch.
London
No, I
is saying
returned.
happy birthday. Yeah, but
Thank
the,
you,
the way
London.
that people begged this nigga to do reviews was really fucking pathetic. Now, here's the funny part.
I don't even know who the fuck this nigga is.
I didn't know who that nigga was until he showed up.
He is now, and I've known about him for years because y'all know Twitter got all the tea. So he's been exposed on Twitter for years.
I heard.
For years. This ain't no new shit. So, first and foremost, everybody put so much weight on this nigga's opinions. Like the 2 restaurants he had didn't get shut down. Okay.
They need to go get that nigga.
So
Keith
now
Lee.
he's basically a social media food influencer. Like he has a bunch of followers and he does basically, you know how Tipsy Bartender do his little bartender
That shit's
videos and shit.
yeah,
Just, you know,
Before I
Even that
found
nigga
out
getting
dog
a
was
little
a scammer, I used to follow dog on TikTok. Then when everybody's like, "Oh, you be scamming," I was like,
who Tipsy Bartender?
"No, Darius
Oh,
Cook.
okay.
Tipsy Bartender need to be shut down.
He getting wild. He just
Yeah.
They need to get dog the fuck out of here."
he just he wasting good alcohol.
Yeah.
I think that's a porn setup.
Yeah,
That's
See,
very
London
corny.
said he a crook anyway. That's why I call him Darius Crooks on here. And I told niggas don't correct me. I know
That's the name
what
of
his
the
name's
episode?
supposed to be. So I haven't decided yet.
No, I think we. Can
Oh,
find,
speaking of naming episodes, where is Kayla? Is Kayla still here? We got a bone to pick with you because you
Hey,
just be
Patrice.
throwing like
Patrice got me these
even when
balloons.
we name what the episode is supposed to be, you still just name it whatever fuck you want, and then you have it looking remedial. I know when people come to go click on the pod so that they can actually listen, they be like, "This is about a stupid motherfucker." I want everybody listening to the audio episodes to know I do not type in the names for the episodes. So if that shit looked like a third grader wrote it, it was Tone.
Damn.
That do not be me.
Sometimes I just be like, let me put this episode out real quick.
That do not be me. I want to stress that anything that
What
is a
did-
grammatical error,
what
it
did
is
he
not
spell wrong?
me. Okay, it just looked.
You know
You're
what?
going to hell.
Yeah.
He's going to hell.
Special
Like a
spot.
nigga just dragged their tongue across the keyboard and was like, here's the episode name. That don't be me.
What did he misspell that bad?
Cause Kayla always catch it.
That's 'cause Kayla got a beef. Kayla hate Tone.
Me and Kayla got
I should not have looked at you when you did that.
Hey, Patrice.
Hey, shout out to Happy Days Day Bar and all the happiness that it
glorious
brought,
memories.
the memories that it's brought. We will miss you, Patrice. I'm definitely gonna miss you here because you was my safe haven.
Wait, she leaving? What I miss?
That was her last.
That was the
day.
last
Let's
bat. That
go.
was the last hurrah.
Where do you
Yeah,
be
you
at?
really-
Your
you
rock was
missed it
heavy.
all.
That rock was heavy on top of your ass.
Look, nigga, I told y'all I didn't even have a dream last night.
That was the last.
MLK had a dream.
The
I
last
didn't.
event at Happy Days Bar was my birthday party.
But that was a good one to have
Fuck
as the
yeah,
last
okay.
one.
When I would have been.
Yes. I want to get my 40 ounces, Patrice.
Keisha said I stopped watching Tipsy Bartender when he started making any damn
Actually,
thing.
I got to pay for 'em
Okay,
first.
Kayla here. She said it said "fuck you, Tome." T-O-M-E. You damn, you misspelled your own name.
Cause we never had a title for that episode.
That don't have nothing to
That's
do with
the
you
one I left
misspelling
out.
your own name.
And the fact that she went and found it.
Fuck you, Tome.
Right.
See?
Or could it be Tomei? Because then it's like now it's like
Yeah,
The
actually-
Tone and Tommy.
Right, like
Fuck both of them.
Both was
Fuck
that
both of them
book.
niggas.
right.
The hot pocket are out of pocket. Like, you know,
I didn't add the S on that one because we were calling them hot pockets that day.
Oh,
The funny thing is that you know what she's talking about.
Right.
And you
So you
trying
know
to
he wrong. Like he just like fuck. I might not
Miss
correct it, just
Jackie.
Don't let it be there.
I really did leave it there.
Fuck you, Tome.
hey Tay.
Right.
Adds character to the
Yeah,
episode.
but that shit is. I want anybody to know that
I
when
could tell she went to YouTube to figure it out because she went from Facebook to
When
her
you see-
Conversations with Coco.
when you see
profile.
the names of my episodes look like that, just know I don't do anything with editing. I'm just here talking to you niggas.
Bill's character.
That's my job. That's it.
Bill's character.
I want you to know that whole conversation was really unnecessary. But we here now. So fuck
No,
it.
it wasn't unnecessary.
Wasn't
I
unnecessary.
needed people to know I'm not the dummy.
They know that you're not the one that edited those. So that's the whole reason why it was unnecessary. They know you're not the one that
I mean, I kind of agree with him. He know that they know he fucked up. He just didn't want you to say it on camera.
Oh, here going to be. Here going to be.
Wow!
I want you to understand.
We doing this
Because
again?
I want you to understand.
She did this shit for like 30 minutes last night.
What happened?
So we come down here to get away from the party, you know, just
So it's hot as fuck.
yeah, we
need,
wanna
like,
sit
some
down.
air.
Kayla come down here and talk about canned beats, whatever. It's canned beats. I'm like, it's all the same.
It's all.
It's one umbrella,
One
baby.
umbrella.
No, it's canned beats. It's canned beats and then you tone deaf niggas. I was like, yo, what? Where did this beef even come from?
I'm David
I think-
Ruffin.
Yeah.
Hey,
These are my
I get it because remember when we separated
Pretty
F and me for the rest of them niggas?
In fact, facts.
So I get it.
Oh boy.
No, but back to Darius
You
Crooks.
cannot
So
divide the glove. You can't divide the glove.
so this nigga decides that he is going to, say, hey, you know what? I couldn't cut it owning my own restaurants. I am going to go around traveling and critiquing other people's restaurants, even though I myself have an F rating with the Better Business Bureau and couldn't keep my fucking restaurants open.
Hey, but he figured out how to get the bag.
Oh, and Kayla, just to let you know, I
Yeah,
have all
by
your
having
audio,
people pay for shit
so
and I
I
ship
can
it to
actually
them.
make your shit disappear if I want to.
Damn,
That's what
bad.
Tone Deaf Radio can do.
Ooh.
That was rough.
Let me be quiet.
See, look at that. Look at that.
I'll let
Going
Patrice
down
get
to the
away
next
with it.
one. Patrice says,
I'll
stand
let
on it,
Patrice-
Mimi. Tone, you got to do better. LOL, representing the brand.
See, but you see how simple and easy that was? Tone, do better. Didn't have to go on the whole tangent like, fuck this nigga. It's not my fault.
He didn't say fuck
No, I'm
you.
talking about you.
You
Oh.
I'm talking about you.
No, when I said fuck you, Tone, that was because that was the title that you put.
No. In general is what I'm saying.
Speaking of standing on it, going back to Darius Cooks, and I saw Patrice had a nice post about people applauding this nigga coming in shitting on Milwaukee local business and shit, and everybody and local niggas like, yeah, like big up and dude
Niggas love to meet somebody
So
famous.
meet somebody
niggas
famous.
love to talk down on other niggas.
Now,
They think they make them look
Lilo is not in the comments tonight. I think she working Summerfest, right? Tonight, the
I
last.
think she was.
Yeah. Let me see.
It ain't no. She doing something.
The 8th was last.
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh, okay. See, I'm used to them going through the weekend. So I shared a post that Lilo wrote earlier. She said, I don't really have a dog in this race, but I've seen how y'all acted an ass over Darius Crooks. See, Darius Crooks coming to Milwaukee. Some of y'all really be knob slobbing the shadiest motherfuckers because they have a high follower count. Where is the solidarity, musty asses?
Knobs slobbing.
Yes.
That's dope.
Because
I like that.
niggas love to meet people who famous.
Slop on
Yes.
my knob.
It don't matter
So-
what your level of fame is. If a nigga
Check
can
with
meet
me.
you,
Right, because look how they act. Look how they act with the nigga with the little arm when he come here selling plates and
That
shit.
shit bang.
But I shared it, and that's the part that I quoted. I said, some of y'all really be knob slobbing the shadiest motherfuckers because they have a high follower count, because that is fucking true. And then I went on to add, he be doxing people that criticize and expose him. His shit had an F rating with the Better Business Bureau because people wasn't getting their shit. And he was shut down for, that was another thing. He was shut down because he was running a legal credit repair business.
Oh yeah, that's him.
That's him too. Yep.
Oh.
so niggas.
So I'm like,
was getting
all of this shit about him has literally been in the news. So people like, well, where's the proof? Where's the motherfucker? Go look it up.
Dog
If
got
you
a
don't
plethora
know,
of
it's because
shit.
you didn't want to know.
Y'all got a whole list of shit. I didn't know who the
London
fuck
got
it
a
was.
good point though.
Yeah,
The main
all of that's
niggas
him.
who always talking trash be the same niggas who don't go to these places.
So London said, yeah, motherfuckers couldn't wait to bring down their own city spots. Very much backdoorish because they won't even support their own city. Now, me, everybody knows I will go support places and I will post about them all the time. Y'all see me share Koya shit all the time. Y'all see me share the seafood shack shit all the time. Y'all see me share 1700. I haven't been there in a while. Like I honestly, I haven't been there since they've opened the actual location. Because when I would go, that line was jumping. Like when I would drive past, the line was jumping, and I can't stand in a line full of people I don't know like that. Like anxiety issues, I can't.
I was buying shit out of her house. That's when she
exactly.
I was buying shit out of her house.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I haven't been there since she's had her actual spot, but I support people. When I went to Mikasa, I posted they shit. And I'm very honest in what I say. Like when I went to Mikasa, for example, I went and I got the shrimp and grits, fucking amazing. And I got their salmon croquettes. I didn't care for the salmon croquettes, and I told them, well, I posted, my honest review. Like, I am not going to just sit here and just down and trash you. I'm not going to sit here and just act like because you were a popular spot that I can't have an opinion on it. Though, my very last, we go put a picture of this up. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. We just going to post a picture, and then y'all tell me what food is on the plate. But I'm very honest in it, and that is why I love the seafood shack so much, because when I posted and I gave my review, they took the constructive criticism and they was like, damn, this legit, and they changed it. So the next time that I went to the restaurant, I saw that this was changed and I posted and I was like, I have no idea if my review had anything to do with that. But if it did, like shout out to them for taking that and actually applying it. And she commented and was like, it was. She was like,
Maybe
after
one
reading
day
your
I'll
review,
try the seafood.
you know, we were like that made sense and we changed it. And I don't care. They food is fucking amazing. Like I only get they catfish dinner and garlic bread. I haven't tried anything else yet. It's not because I don't trust it. It's just I love good catfish and they sell real catfish and getting real catfish is hard in the city because motherfuckers be trying to pass wise
I
catfish.
wish I could have the love for seafood like y'all.
Yeah, but when I don't feel like cooking it myself, I'm at Seafood Shack. So with me going there, even if their food was just okay, I would still support the fuck out of them just because of the fact they listen to their customers. So having that level of customer service where they didn't get mad and they didn't post it on their Facebook page talking shit, because a lot of y'all got that bad. Like y'all want people to support you, but then if people have a difference of opinion or they don't like something, y'all want to share them on your fucking Facebook pages. Like y'all unprofessional asses for your actual customers that ride your dick all the time to attack them. I don't fuck with shit like that. I don't like that. That's like me if somebody gave a bad review on Cummer's Candy Closet and I posted, oh yeah, well you can't please everybody just for my people to talk shit about them. Like, no, I'm not finna do that. You don't have to like everything. You are not going to like everything.
That's what she said.
So
I was checking
while we're on this, I want to actually spin to the positive and say that Delicious Bites catered the food at the Cam Beats 50th birthday. And the food was exactly what I asked for. I wanted like bodega food, like New York style bodega food. She had the Philly cheesesteak sliders. She had chopped cheese. We had nachos. We had pizza. All the shit you can get from a bodega.
And that right there,
was fire.
That right, the fact that y'all knew that I knew that food was gonna be there, and I didn't make it. Y'all should have knew something was fucking wrong right there.
Oh,
we were drunk.
The fact that I didn't show up to an event where I knew food was gonna be at, y'all should have known. Like y'all should have actually sent out an ATV or some shit. Like, is she in a ditch? Is she okay?
This is my excuse right here.
Not even just y'all. I'm talking about that bitch Kayla because she cussed me the fuck out in my fucking messages.
Yeah, fuck
her. Hey, and she the main
care
one.
about your
She the
well-being.
main one who's cussing us out the day that you had the mango. OD, you OD'd on mango or some shit and didn't show up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all, what kind of friends are y'all?
If
didn't
she
check on
used the same thing, like they don't when they mixing shit back to back. If she didn't clean up, like bro, you can't do that with me. I will fucking stroke out. London said, and constructive criticism is a thing. It's people in the comments on Crook's page giving their reviews on places as if he go do anything instead of actually sending it to the actual restaurant owner and page, whatever, just because he has 4 stars of friend. Like, yeah. Britt said, I love the Seafood Shack. Tay said, yeah, that's not cool. Q said, after I made that post, I grew concerned later.
We were drunk by then.
Yeah.
Hey, just so y'all know, if y'all step in the spot and old boy Junior from the barbecue places in there, don't let him get you a drink.
Yeah, he gonna get you fucked up.
He will get you fucked up.
Up.
He's worse than Tory.
Dog, it's been days.
He's worse than Tory.
Upstairs and he be like,
worse than
Tory. He worse than Tory.
Yeah, he's worse than Tory. He'll bring his own liquor and still buy you double shots of whatever you drink.
When I didn't even step in the damn door, and I went over there and they.
Tall old boy nigga.
The dark skinned cat was
yeah. He was moving like a drunk uncle. He's let me get past you, player. Let me get past you, player.
He
had a cigar in his hand.
He bought me a drink, and I had to go out and get the bags for the 40 ounces.
And that's when I bumped into you because I was like, okay,
right. So I went out to get the bags. I came in, and he was calling me from upstairs. Hey, I got your drink. I was like, all right. Next thing I know, he was downstairs. Hey, I got your drink. I was down here by the stairs over here. He came up the stairs. Hey, I got your drink. I'm like, dude, it was like a cartoon character just popping up with my drink.
Yeah, he gonna get you right.
He's gonna get you fucked up.
Now that he's moved into Rise and Grind's old space, he had the window open, had the patio laid out.
Yeah, 5 different tequilas.
Oh yeah, he be with the
5 different tequilas.
No, Michelle was the funniest because they didn't have no wine upstairs, but somebody bought some Verdi.
Oh yeah, we know you good concert going ass
Patrice
nigga Brit.
said, Kevin Jr. is the ultimate drunk uncle. Don't let him get you.
And I think
Ain't
I
fast.
think Darius
See?
went.
See? He
Andy
appeared
fast.
everywhere.
There's been
Everywhere.
plenty of times they've been posted up right out there just drinking.
Hey, he had a big ass like a what do you call that damn the water Ice Mountain?
Yeah.
Ice Mountain water, the 2.5 gallons of shit.
God damn.
It looked like water. I guess he had just came back from the Packer game. Hey, you want some moonshine?
Cause that's the guy y'all said he's Junior's barbecue.
Yeah. Dog made
Yeah.
corn liquor.
Yeah.
It was number rubbing alcohol. It was fucking rubbing alcohol.
That's basically whatchamacallit.
Put some hair on your chest.
Hey, the plastic bottle was melting.
Because
It ain't
okay,
apple
so
pie, I don't want
Junior's barbecue, he was one of the restaurants that Darius went to and
Oh.
rated on his page.
Okay. He did.
He gave 5 out of 5 for cleanliness, service 4 out of 4, food 1 out of 5. Mikasa, cleanliness 4 out of 5, service 4 out of 5, food 4 out of 5. Cream City, cleanliness 5 out of 5, service 3 out of 5, food 4 out of 5, and Daddy Soul Food, cleanliness 3 out of 5, service 3 out of 5, food 2 out of 5. Now, here's my
Daddy's
another
green beans fired.
You
nigga.
got
Another
beef
point.
with barbecue?
no, but here's another thing. I have seen people trash the fuck out of Daddy Soul Food.
And I be there.
And I've had them. I didn't care for them. But my thing is, y'all can't ask somebody to go somewhere and then get mad when they give y'all sent them there. This is where y'all told him to go. Okay. And then be like, well, how you go?
I think people should also understand that just because
This is literally where you begged him to go.
just because you think something fire.
No, I'm pointing to you because I want this point to be made because I'm gonna make you repeat it. Say it again.
Just because you think something fire don't mean everybody else gonna think that shit fire. So
Say it again.
So if you tell me
Look in the camera and say it.
just because y'all think something fire don't mean it's really fire. So if you send me somewhere because you like, oh yo, bro, this shit the bomb, you gotta try it. And then I go here, I'll be like, yo, why you send me here? This shit ass. I don't jam with it.
Right. See,
So-
Keisha said Daddy's is not that good, especially when you can cook, laughing but very serious. And I think that's the thing. Like when you cook yourself, or even if you're just around people that cook all of the time, that's like me. Y'all know how I am. I grew up with pops in the house. So certain shit is like I've gone places and it's like, all right, I like them for this, but I'm not fucking with that.
Right.
Because like certain places I've gone and like they dressing, I could taste nothing but fucking sage in it. Like they use way too much. And it's like other shit might have been good. I'm like, all right, well, I'll get this. I just won't get that anymore. Which brings me to my next point. Tom, put that picture up of that food. We're not even gonna identify it. The food that I sent.
Roll this beautiful plate.
I want everybody to guess. All wrong answers.
We know the answer.
That's why I said all wrong answers, Tom.
What is on this plate?
Mashed potatoes.
Carrots.
Is that supposed to be shrimp and grits?
If I say all wrong,
She didn't
She
know.
didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know?
I don't
Again,
I don't eat
mashed
that.
potatoes.
That's peach melba.
Don't you disrespect my
Kidney
piece, man. I will
beans.
hop across the table.
Fava beans. That's that shit Anthony Hopkins
Kiva
had
said
inside
it
his
looked like
lemon.
rice.
It
Spaghetti.
look like when little kids don't want to eat their food and they just keep stirring it around until it makes something.
You ever make grits and then go back to try to clean the pot out and it's just a big ass grit?
You gotta soak it and
And
then.
dry brick when you put it in the fridge,
Yeah,
and then you eat it
it's
again
kinda like
later.
a brick of grit. That's
You
what it
got-
looks like.
you
That's-
add a little bit
Hey,
more water
so-
to it.
Rice pudding. Is that an
Now,
answer?
this is a spot. Kiva said, I don't know what that orange shit is. Now, from first glance, like especially back here, it looks like mashed potatoes with like some carrots in there and whatever.
Yo, carrots in your mashed
Patrice
potatoes
said
is
grits
wild.
and yams.
Grits and yams.
You gotta get to the yams.
That might be fire. Grits and yams.
Grits and yams. You know what? You
Keisha
might be
said,
right.
Right.
Keisha said they cooked the shit out them already cooked shrimp and carrots. Britt said this is tragic. Now, this is the thing, and this is a very popular restaurant that everybody kept fucking sending me to go to. I didn't bother giving my review like I do everybody else, where I'm like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I didn't like, just because of the fact I've been under a lot of stress lately, like a lot. I got a lot of shit going on, and now I'm at that point where if you say something out of the way to me, especially over some shit that I don't like at a restaurant, I will literally try to fight you right now. That's just where I'm at, and I'm being honest. I'm on an edge that I haven't been on in a long time, and I will literally tell you, like, bitch, if it's that serious, you can pull up, we can do this.
Oh man, you on the edge.
Oh snap!
You think you know?
That's okay.
That's exactly what that shit look like.
So with this is something. This does not meet my standard of shrimp and grits. First of all, the grits, like I said, they look like fucking mashed potatoes. They don't look like grits. And again, it's with it being a popular restaurant and with a popular chef and shit, you would think that it would be better than that. It wasn't. I don't have to like it because everybody else likes it. This is not my standard for shrimp and grits. First of all, I've never had shrimp and grits with fucking cocktail shrimp.
I was gonna ask them like boom boom shrimp.
Yeah, like it's yeah, like it is. I've never in my life been served shrimp and grits with fucking cocktail shrimp, and this looked like the shit that was pre-cooked that they just put some fucking Saison on.
Salad shrimp, to be honest.
Yeah, like that they put the fucking Saison on because it's orange.
I can't eat that, so I don't.
Niggas putting salad shrimp in the shrimp and grits. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You need your ass whooped. Like, why you can't give me you better go give me a prong, motherfucker.
Right.
Right. This nigga say a prawn?
Yeah, I want the big joints, pause.
Yeah, because I have never, bro.
That was wild. Oh my god.
I appreciate your pause.
I am 22.
Patrice said, I don't even care if Darius, didn't like the food. His personal opinions are his. My only issue was a caravan of bashing in the comments from Milwaukee folks. But this is the thing. They bash the food anyway, but then they get mad when an outside, like, y'all do the same shit.
It's like that one dude you kick it with in the group who's like, we can rib you. We ain't gonna let nobody else rib.
Hey, this is the pink hair dude.
Pink hair.
Kayla said, was
What
there any
color
sauce
can
on
change
it?
your life?
There was some kind of sauce. I don't know. Like, if you look like on the left side of the plate, it looks like, I don't know if it was a kind of grit. I don't know what it was, but that didn't help moisturize the grits. So the grits were extremely dry. They were extremely fucking firm. And again, this overcooked ass, already cooked shrimp that was just seasoned with some Saison. I can tell that's what they use because it's orange.
Cream of wheat with some salad.
Firm grits is
You
not
cream
good.
of wheat. It wasn't shit creamy about it to even be cream of wheat. And y'all know if it's one thing that Tamika LaShawn Dinkins is not cheap on, it's some motherfucking food. I will cash out on some food. The fact that I was mad because it was either $16 or $18 or whatever it was, that says a lot. Because this is what they charged me for that. Now, that is my one negative.
They charging a dub for the instant grits and salad shrimp? That is absolutely crazy.
Instant grits look better than that.
So
I don't know what that is.
So
it's oatmeal.
Now, the inside, like the interior, it was very nice. I love the setup. I love how it looks in there. The vibe was great. Y'all know I love 90s R&B. The music was hitting. The drinks was cool. It's not a place that I would say, oh, I will never go back. I will definitely go back, but I'll go there to like vibe and drink. And if I decide to eat food, it wouldn't be that. I would have to try something else. So when, seeing reviews and shit and going, I feel like it might have been kind of like a little disadvantage because one, when people are aware that you come and it's easier for them to to prep and cater to you. But when I saw people like, oh well, no, it always looked like talking about the food that was served, like it always looked like, I'm like, well, where the fuck was mine that day? Right. Because mine didn't look shit like this. Mm-hmm. I didn't get no presentation. I got some stiff ass grits, some overcooked shrimp, and some parsley on top.
What is the little? Is that grit on the side too? The little white grit?
No, they're
on the left
kind of grits.
Okay, so
this must be some sauce or something. Or what is
you gotta point out what the fuck going on here.
This is like some little sauce, but it didn't have enough flavor for me to really know what it was. Mm-hmm. This little thing, it was a piece of chicken.
Wait, is chicken on there?
Yo, I could have made
like a random ass chicken. Chicken.
Yo, I could have made you a way better meal with like some instant grits and like some kielbasa
sauces.
We could have got it cracking.
When I tell you, Ree and Jelly Bean made shrimp and grits for us. It was their very first time making shrimp and grits. When I tell you that shit tasted like it came out of a fucking restaurant, like with my kids, because
beans don't play in the kitchen.
No.
Dude got the shift change grits.
But when they do, I probably did.
They was swapping out cooks, and folks was like,
But I'm saying,
hey, send that last plate out there. I'm
if
gone.
I don't know how to make shrimp and grits, but I thought that when you make the saute with the shrimp, that goes on with the grits.
Yeah, the butter that be in the pan.
That's part of the sauce.
That's
right?
what I would. That's what I do when I make it.
They toss some shrimp in there. It's like
voila.
I feel like I got the shrimp. You know how when a nigga eating airplane peanuts and they eating them like this.
Bam. Right.
I feel like that's how they did my shrimp.
Shrimp
and grits, pick up.
Shook your shit like Skittles.
And I was like, okay. But it's like with all of this positive, people would have focused on the fact that I didn't like the grits, and them grits was out. Them some fucking Fisher Price shrimp and grits, and I'm real upset about it.
Yo, you talking about the stiff grits when you get the play set?
Yeah.
Little plastic pin.
They ain't even give you the fake piece of butter that go on top of them joints.
So yeah, for shrimp and grits, I will definitely stick with Mikasa.
You don't like my shrimp and grits?
Especially because like for not only the amount of shrimp and grits that you get, like bro, look, that's all that came out. It's not like I ate a bunch of it and took the picture. I took one forkful out of it and was like, bro, I gotta send this to the group chat.
I don't understand why restaurants be like half stepping on like rice and grits and shit. How much it costs to make grits? Like, ain't rice and grits like the cheapest things you ever? Give me a big ass bowl of
That's
some grits.
why I forever fuck with the Asians.
Why are you half?
Because if it's one thing Asians gonna get right, it's fucking rice.
They got 18,000 pounds of rice,
and it's always gonna be fire. It don't miss.
And they don't look at it like, okay, well they ordered 6 entrees, but they don't need it. They go give you rice for every fucking entree you order, even if you don't need it.
Nigga, when you go to the Chinese restaurant, you can order everything off the menu but rice. But you know what your meal come with? Right. You gonna get that little quarter fucking rice.
You go in there and ask for some General Style chicken.
Oh, you need rice?
No, it's just coming with rice.
It's just coming with rice.
What they might ask you want fried? You want fried or white?
And I'm like, okay, the only thing that I'm trained in is eating dick. Okay, I ain't trained in eating food. I ain't no motherfucking chef, but I know this was some bullshit.
Look out the was like, where do we?
I know this was some bullshit.
I was raw with you. I was right with you.
Look, hey, Kiva said niggas love the ghetto glitter dropped on top. Yeah, they will parsley the fuck out of some shit. But I'm like, look,
calling parsley ghetto glitter is crazy.
That's what it is, though.
Patrice said, send me that picture. I need to zoom in. Yeah,
I thought paprika was ghetto glitter, but if it's parsley.
No, but that shit is wild because, like I said, and this is a restaurant that everybody dick rides, and I think it's because, like I said, it's popular people own it, and when popular people own it, they jump on whatever. I was not happy with my food. Everything else, drinks 5 out of 5. Vibe and atmosphere 5 out of 5. The staff, as soon as you walk in, hey, how you doing? Everybody is getting greeted. 5 out of 5 on the service. But that fucking food, nigga.
Shift change grits, bro.
Shift change grits.
That's the name of this
and
episode?
It wasn't even a shift change because I got there like the middle of brunch. It wasn't over yet.
So it was, I thought it was how we used to pull up to the buffets.
Nick said, evening hoes, what we talking about? We are currently talking about Darius Crooks and my personal experience with a very popular restaurant where I was served this. Hey, Nick, since you late, tell me what's on this plate.
Wrong answers only.
Damn, we ain't got the Jeopardy music on there while we waiting for that answer?
No, but we got this. That's how I feel about
that. But like I said,
case closed.
Like, and with me wanting to do, because like I said, I do it with everybody. Whenever I go somewhere, whether it's when I first went to get my dog groom, I gave my review for Beauty and All Paw Print. Shout out to them. I always shout out Koya because I always get my food for her. Shout out to 1700 Pull Up. Like everybody that I frequent and like that I support, I always throw them a lot, but people want you to like everything about a play, and sometimes it don't fucking hit.
Some people are allowed to have bad days.
Y'all need to
to me, this wasn't a bad day. This was just disrespect because you knew when you played at this shit, like, bro, this ain't the consistency that grits are supposed to be. I know that this shrimp is overcooked. You knew that shit.
What if it was a practice plate? Like, what if the trainee was back there?
No, because as a chef, you know how certain shit is supposed to be. You know when some shit ain't right.
That's true.
That is true. Because that's your name on that plate.
Right.
Well, what's his name? Say his name.
We
Nick
know.
said, okay, I zoomed in and them look like shrimps from Walmart.
See, this is the same thing I was saying. I'm like,
Damn,
They
bro.
ran out of shrimp, ran to the store real quick.
pretty much.
And I think that's the thing that pissed me off the most about it is because
Had to
when
let it
you
out.
plated this, you knew better.
Do better.
Nick said that ain't supposed to be shrimp and grits. I just know it ain't. Yes, it is.
See, and that's the same thing I said.
Yes.
I said the same thing. This
Kiva said the trainee practice plate is crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know y'all watched. Was it
Why did Gordon Ramsay let that plate out the
Right.
I
kitchen?
said the shrimp
Right.
and the blue bag. Right.
the
Where-
blue bag? Gordon Ramsay did not let that slide.
Like even if somebody came out and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I wasn't, I'm sorry that it's taking a bit, but we want to make sure that you had the highest quality, whatever. Bear with us." All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know.
right.
Bro,
But they was just like, "Bro, send that shit out there."
I'd have brought you my best plate of something else before I brought you that.
Right. Or even offer like, hey, do you want an appetizer? Because it's taking us a little bit longer to get your stuff for you. So here, do you
Something,
want
bro.
Something else. You want a bread basket. Like something like just something to be able to go ahead and give you. But that's
Just giving up the bread basket. That's what we doing.
Like that shit was wild, man.
I feel like we just entered some
Nick said, "I don't even eat that shit, and that's not how it's supposed to look." Exactly.
Right.
That's the
the same thing I
bull. The
said.
bullets of shit. Dog, I love Brit. I love Brit.
Brit, we had to spit Brit ease.
Brit
We
wordplay
got
is
our own
like
language and
top
shit.
tier.
That is the bullets of shit.
Mhm.
Brit definitely has
Bullets
upper
of
crust.
Can we
bullets
stop
of
looking at
shittiest.
this sad ass plate?
Yeah, take this off because I'm getting mad again.
This
Right.
plate, that plate miserable as a motherfucker.
You're triggered now.
Because and here's the worst part about it. When I ordered that,
Do share, Nicholas.
it's because I had been craving shrimp and grits for a long time because I haven't had it. So for me to be craving it and then you felt like that was okay to send that shit out to me and you know that is not the fucking consistency that grits are supposed to be. You knew that shit was dry. You knew that shit was fucking stiff.
Whoop.
The crazy part is like I
Yeah.
can really see how that
Like at
conversation
this,
went.
like
just
at
from
this
working
point,
in the
I felt
deli.
like that shit was wig and grits because that meets the fucking criteria of a lot of
That's
wigs in the
what I
city.
would expect if I went to a white restaurant and asked for shrimp and grits. I expect that plate.
Bro, don't be breaking shit in here.
I'll go to a white restaurant and get that. I'm like, okay.
But don't break
I
shit
don't. I shouldn't expect.
But I
anything
also
else.
feel like if we were to go to a white restaurant, we'd probably be looking for the safest shit possible.
Yeah.
What's the place over? Is it Max's?
Maxfield?
Max is it Max? No, not Maxfield's.
Like, that's white.
It's over on in West Dallas. It's a New Orleans style restaurant. It's the sister restaurant. Maxim's
Or Maxine's or something.
And
like
it's
that.
ran by white people.
I don't know about
It's
that.
the sister.
In West
it's,
Dallas, in New Orleans, seems I only know it's crawdad.
it's good. It's a sister restaurant to the Blues Egg.
Yeah.
It's
I know
the
what you're talking
it's
about.
like the dinner version of Blues Egg.
The dinner version.
Yeah, but like it's still the quality of food. Is
Hey,
It's not carrots.
hey,
That's the shrimp.
they shrimp and grits is
It-
fire.
and that's what I said. I said it looked like fucking mashed potatoes and carrots, but that was the shrimp. Because they seasoned that shit with Sazon and they used too fucking much of that it turned it orange.
It's called Maxie's.
Says home.
Maxie.
Yeah, I went there for my
It's by
40th.
State Fair. It's by State Fair Park.
Yeah, I went there for my 40th birthday.
That's the shit is fire. They got great gumbo and they shrimp and grits is fire. And it's
And
a
the
it's a
drinks,
white
the
it's a white
Hurricanes.
restaurant.
Yep,
Yeah.
the Hurricanes is amazing.
Yep.
Everything.
But are
You
these
guys
white?
drinking
Are these
Hurricane?
white people from down south?
I don't know.
Because white people from down south are a lot different
That's what I'm saying.
than
Like,
white people from up north. Because I just met a very southern white guy, like my last 10 minutes of work, and he had like I don't know where he came from.
Tommy flowing through y'all comments, so I'm not seeing them to read them.
He had a mouth full
Nick
of
said,
gold.
I took the terrorists to 3rd Street Market Hall for dinner and went to Dairyland Burgers and shit. Ordered
Yeah,
our food and
Yeah,
went to
stop
go
talking
eat.
about my man's like that.
yeah, get up fam like that.
Go
He's
to the
not
next one.
terrorist.
She
He's
said,
just not ready
right.
for that life.
Who's a
Nope.
terrorist?
Yep. No sooner was I about to open my
Personal.
bag with our tenders, a worker came up to me to take the food back because the quality wasn't up to par.
See, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
fire though.
That's
Real
what I'm
nigga
talking
activity.
about.
Offered her a refund and fresh food.
Fresh.
Ah, see, that's player.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like this does not meet my
I
standards.
will come back to this establishment because y'all
That,
be
the
on-
food
And
that
you
you
know
got is the
what?
bullets of shit. Give it
You know
back.
what?
Right.
And I'm happy that like I'm happy that I followed my first mind because that same restaurant blasted somebody because they didn't like their mac and cheese. And I'm like, see,
but everybody don't know how to make mac and cheese.
see, then I would have wanted
Everybody
to fight.
eat mac and cheese.
You know what I
differently,
mean?
too.
I would have
That's
wanted to
fact.
fight, and I don't because people, oh, you know, and she must be used to hot dogs and this and no, bitch, I'm used to my motherfucking shrimp and grits looking and tasting like motherfucking shrimp and grits. Do
Like
you
being
want to
real.
fight about it?
All
So
right.
that's
Real
why I didn't
shrimp.
even post my shit because
P-
I would have told bitches to pull up.
PS,
I'm in a bad place right now.
PSA.
Mimi's not in a good spot. She's stressed out. She got a lot of shit going on. Her mama's getting on her nerves. It's a lot. You will catch these hands.
You need to smoke some weed.
I got some and I ain't even rolled it up.
Oh, you
Do you know how to roll
No, I use cones. I use cones,
now?
baby.
I was like, you threw
But-
me off. for a
Stuff,
minute
stuff,
there.
stuff.
I will say, y'all gotta relax. Don't tell me I'm used to hot dogs because you don't know how to fucking make a certain dish. And I was like, yo, bro, I've eaten this dish a lot because it's my favorite dish. And y'all at this place, y'all don't know how to fucking make it. So don't tell me I'm used to hot dogs. I don't even eat hot dogs.
Or the other thing
Hot
about you
dogs
is
are
if it's a
disgusting.
day that you don't feel like cooking, so you're like, you know what, I want this. I don't feel like making it myself. Let me go and see how somebody else's is.
Keep-
And to get some bullshit is ridiculous.
Kiva said nothing worse than craving some shit and it's not up to par and make you want to flip the table like Medea on class reunion play. Yes. Yes. Britt and Nick agree that Crawdaddies is pretty good and
I
fine.
didn't care too much for Crawdaddies. It
I-
wasn't the
I didn't
best.
either.
Whenever I had Crawdaddy, I've never been inside. Whenever I had Crawdaddies, ooh. Wait, ain't that this week? Best deal days?
Yep. Yeah, 13th to the 16th. So yeah,
Crepes,
I'm
bitch,
definitely gonna be
crepes.
there.
Look,
French pancakes get you hot. Pause.
They so good.
that crepes was the very first thing that I made in middle school home ec class.
That's crazy that that's supposed to be like a breakfast. They ain't shit but a dessert. It's
Like,
like
it's-
donuts.
Well, it depends on because there's so
Don't hate on
because,
crepes,
because
Tommy.
there are so many different fillings.
Yeah, you
Form.
can adjust.
So
crepes.
we had dessert crepes because of the ice cream and whatever we want. I love strawberry, so I do strawberry everything. But yeah, there are so many different. Like you got the Florentine,
You ain't no terrorist.
but like that's the spinach and all that. Yeah, so it's there are a lot of different ways.
Y'all stop referring to my man as Buddy because Buddy is real disrespectful and I don't like
That's
it.
why he did a
Says, Buddy
terrorist.
went
He
into
called
the
him Buddy.
museum snatching everybody's toys, not the Debo.
No, fam, get that man them toys then.
Right. You probably the terrorist for not
Uh,
assisting.
Right, you slapped.
You
on
saw
him.
what he was on. You should have been on Go Time too.
You
It's a
said that
team
was rice
operation.
skin. Nope, that's the box of sazon they use on the 5 shrimp they had made. Right.
I bet they got like a bucket full of just
Hey, yo,
cocktail
Britt
shrimp and
Nicole, I need one,
sazon.
though.
Now Nick said Darius Crooks can't make mac and cheese.
I need an edible Brit,
I need one, Britt.
especially the ones you got.
Where was what? Let's see. She said, "Where was that?" But I don't know where. Was she asking? The hit or miss with plates is one of the main reasons why I cook more often. My hangry reactions don't allow me to be in restaurants sometimes, and that's why I love Koya food so much because Koya is fucking consistent. Like I can go week after week and not worry about what I'm gonna get.
Cuz take her
From her.
food serious.
Yeah, she put foot, elbow, ass, whatever else she can put in that motherfucker.
I feel like niggas be opening restaurants for the quick bag. Like y'all really can't cook. I don't know who allowing y'all to do this shit. To be honest,
I
with
feel
y'all.
like the people that can cook the best are the ones that don't be having a restaurant.
Facts, that man. They just be at home chilling, selling plates out the crib.
That much love consistently into their food.
I feel like
I
the
saw
one-
Keith on TikTok.
I
cooking
feel
some
like the
shit.
ones that
Bro,
can cook
she
the
was
best
making
be
like
the ones that don't even be having
greens,
a restaurant.
dressing. Yeah,
The
Cuban be
chickens.
on.
I was like, oh, you cook. Okay.
I be trying to get a plate.
Koya is actually when I bought you the funeral green beans.
Mhm.
That was from Koya.
Word to Koya.
Then repass green beans.
Yeah.
Tommy, all you gotta do is have some green beans.
Was about to grab this little
Man.
rice skin by his little man bun. I'm not trying to go to jail because Buddy want to be stingy.
Buddy
They
can
like
do
being
what
in
he
there being
want.
Debo.
Rice skin.
Yeah, rice skinned it.
Again, stop calling my man's buddy, fam. That's disrespect.
People said like Martin restaurant opened and closed in 24 hours. No, but and I will be totally honest. But again, because I am only trained in eating dick and not food, I did not go to culinary school of any sort. But I do feel like a lot of people that are, so-called and self-proclaimed chefs and shit, their food is not that good. People just support them because they have either a following or they just, they related in some type of way. And they feel like they gotta, they gotta push them.
It's a disrespectful reference
Buddy
too.
is a hilariously
and it's
universal
disrespectful.
reference.
Buddy
bro.
is a universal reference.
Anytime I'm in the spot, and
Kayla,
somebody
we
calls
went to
somebody
Dior's
buddy,
today. Food was fire. What did you get, Kayla? And shout out to Dior's Gallery because like Fridays and Sundays they definitely be lit. Koya is not there. 10855 West Park Place.
Yep.
Now that I can drive that motherfucker in my
I tried to
sleep.
support one day, but it was a women's only event.
you're not gonna let that go.
No, but
It was funny because I really
so for those unfamiliar, Dior's Gallery, that is the name of the actual spot. But within Dior's Gallery on Fridays and Sundays, they basically have it's a huge pop-up shop for food vendors. So you can get your soul food, you can get your barbecue, you can get your desserts, your catfish, whatever. You know what I mean? So there are different tables that are set up, and these vendors, like, they'll have their little sign on the table letting you know what they're serving, how much the plates are. You can scan your little codes if you've been mowing, cash apping, or whatever you're doing, however you're paying. But there's a huge variety of food that's there. For me on Sundays,
Jake's.
I am always in Koya's line because
Corned
dressing mac and cheese and whatever else she got going on. Like today, I think she had meatloaf, she had shrimp fried rice.
Damn, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, the house.
Are you talking
but
about the house
she-
corned beef, Patrice?
I think she is. It's okay to say the name because they done gave a couple of my people food poisoning.
Here's the thing.
Patrice, that's like that time I ordered that Reuben from that bitch ass place that gave me food poisoning. I was sick for 2 months. I called the manager. What the fuck? I was reading.
Oh, my bad. It set up there for so damn long.
I called the manager and they
Right,
blocked
you
me
was
on
reading the
social
menu and
media
shit.
and stopped responding. I could have shitted on their punk ass, but no, I called myself treating them with a little respect. And now they done fucked around and opened a second location. I feel like I failed y'all, but a bunch of folks love them. Yes, I'm still mad. Yeah, because if it's House of Corned Beef, like I said, they gave a couple of my people food poisoning.
Patrice, is that the reason why you stopped doing your food review on your show on Monday? Because
Probably.
her and D-Rock used to literally be someplace eating, and I'd be like, oh, that looks fire. I'm gonna go there.
It's so funny because like D-Rock and my daddy is like this. So when we were at they both work in the schools. So when I was at Reed's graduation, he walked up to me and was like, because I haven't seen him in a long time. And he walked in, he was like, are you related to anybody named Chuck? And he didn't see my dad standing right. And then he looked, he's like, oh, he was like, I was just like, he was like, nigga, that's Tamika. He was like, because he hadn't seen me in so long. He asked one day, he was like, what you doing up here? He was like, my grandbaby graduated. He's like, dude, I didn't even know you had a grandbaby that old. That says a lot about his grandfather, grandfather. I said, you should have felt like shit because that shows that you'd be having your fucking grandkids. But it was a happy moment, so I didn't want to bust him out right there.
Uncle Chuck would have shot you.
Kiva said, I tried selling plates. It wasn't a good fit for me because people don't read and they always trying to change some shit and my phone was ringing too much. Britt said, I need to get to Dior's Gallery, a Sappington. It's all the way on the other side of town. It's fucking worth it though. Yep, that's the place on Park Place.
Park Place over off of Mill Road.
Right next.
I mean,
to
Good Hope.
Good Hope.
Yep, right next to Point East Burger.
Yep.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
next to
by
Point
where
East.
you.
I wanted to go there, but I
It
left
used to be a
early this
breakfast place,
morning.
wasn't it?
Huh?
Wasn't
There's a
it?
breakfast place that's still there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
it's like Tender Care.
Yep,
Shea Shoe
Patrice
Boxes
said
over there.
Dior's Gallery,
Yeah.
Friday seafood and Sunday soul food is a whole variety because folks don't like everybody. Yeah. Oh, she said it wasn't House of Corned Beef. I wonder if it was May Velma's stand.
Yeah, she did. She said it towards the end. She said right there.
Oh, yep. T's Kitchen is a family friend, so I went there. Roast, mac, greens, dressing in a roll. Then I got Brittany's seafood rice from Koya.
Damn, you came here and ate like a queen.
When we went a couple Fridays ago, me and Jelly Bean, we both spent. Well, at Jelly Bean spent more than I did. Because first we both paid $75, but then Jelly Bean ended up paying a little bit more because she went and got dessert for her and her granny. I wasn't buying her granny shit.
That's me.
No, it ain't. She finessed me, bro. She finessed me. She got a free upgrade on me. I told her, I said, I'm paying for everybody's phone service. You want a new phone? You pay for it. But because it's auto pay, she don't pay shit. So I just been paying for her fucking phone for the past year. She was supposed to be paying for her phone. I ain't buying shit. Yep. Kiva said, I use it often. I feel like I'm being respectful while being very clear on the fact I don't fuck with Buddy.
You just sit in your head.
Start singing time, keep on
Yeah.
singing.
Yeah, but y'all do like y'all have to accept the fact that one, everybody is not going to like everybody, and that is perfectly okay. But y'all also have to understand, okay? I want to look y'all right in the face when I fucking tell y'all this. Okay?
The windows to their souls.
Right.
Look at it.
I'm looking with you.
These bitches ain't got no souls. They soulless.
And y'all tune into this every week, and she disrespects.
That's because they be snatching.
If you
souls.
try to fight me over my opinion, I will beat your ass. So if I say that I don't fucking like something, leave it be and go about your fucking business. Don't come challenging me on no shit because you will not win. I want you to look right here when I tell you that because I fucking mean it.
Willing to fight someone because they don't like your food because you can't cook it the way they like
it. Don't even be their food. It's just because they be dick riding so hard. They be ready to fucking go on a cross for niggas. And I will for sure put you there.
Man.
Oh my.
One thing is,
I'm on the edge, y'all.
I go out to eat because I don't.
You
feel
think
like
you know me?
If it's fresh, if it's fresh,
Don't
and if it's
put
hot,
me
and
close,
the service is good,
close to the
that's what I
edge.
expect. At least that.
See, and for me,
At least that.
yeah, and I've said several times that even if the food is a little, it ain't all that, but the service is there.
Mhm.
For me, service is number one.
Is that
Because
kinda
even
like,
if your shit is good, because especially here in the city of Milwaukee, a lot of people feel that that little sliver of talent is enough to put them over, and that they don't have to have good customer service.
Nah, fam.
No,
How-
not with my dollars. You
That's
want.
not how this works, fam.
is that
At all.
I will always go back to 1700 pull up because old girl is like the most cheery, happy person I've ever met in a restaurant.
And Ro gives back so much.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You're right.
she
I was like,
does.
she's-
Ro gives back so much. So even, you know what I mean, like whether it's making shit and feeding the homeless, giving away extra food that she had instead of fucking throwing it away, like Ro is a very charitable person and she has a huge fucking heart. So to see like so many people jumping on her and attacking her because
Whoop they
Darius
ass.
Crooks was here, like he said that he couldn't review because she only had 4 items on the menu.
She don't have a full menu.
Now her
Doesn't
menu,
she
like
have a
she has a
rotate-
tender menu, like
Yeah,
yeah,
she
she
has a rotate-
rotates,
She has a rotating
so she
menu.
doesn't have the same thing every
Day.
day. So a
Right.
lot of people understand, like because it wasn't made clear, and they basically feeling like, oh well, she only sell catfish and Alfredo, and you know what? Like no, it's just she switches based on the day. And here in the meal, we know that what is it? Friday that's Fish Friday.
That's Fish
Mhm.
Friday.
That's Fish Friday. That's how we do that shit here.
Right. We know
Well,
it's
technically,
Thursday.
he was telling the truth. She doesn't have a full menu because she
Right.
doesn't have a regular menu. But they took it as like a diss. It's not a diss. That's just the style of how she
Yeah, and people
how
were,
she cooks.
and they was like, well, you could have did the review if you wanted to, and he's explaining. And this was another thing. So not only was y'all thirsty as fucking bro comments begging for him to go review places, y'all show me exactly why social media is so hard because y'all fucking comprehension skills are butt cheeks.
Whoop they ass.
you got a
He is
bunch of
constantly
not-
saying, I can't do a full food review on these 4 items because of the fact y'all are telling me that is catfish, is buffalo catfish, and it's Alfredo. Well, she got different kinds of Alfredo. He like, but it's the same base.
Mhm.
It's different toppings. Like
Mhm.
I could like, what do you want me to? I can't make a 20-minute review. Like, what am I? How do you really review Alfredo and be like, well, it's creamy. The noodles were al dente, and then what else can you fucking say about it?
Talk about the season.
Even with my grits being fucked up, that wasn't no 20-minute review. It was a 20-minute rant because I'm pissed off about it.
To the highest level of pissed.
Right.
She in there giving the directions and shit.
Let me see. Yeah, you came in on food convo. Food convos tend to go a little long with me, especially when I didn't get what the fuck I paid for. Like I was upset about it, and it's even one of those things where it's like people could be like, well, how come you didn't tell? Because you can tell that the way that they presented this shit, they felt like that's how it was supposed to look.
Right.
Like you garnished and you did all this shit. It's like you put time
Like
into
this.
plating something that you knew that was some
That's
ass.
what they did.
So what am I supposed to say? Like, because if this is how the grits came out, this is how you make your shit. So no amount of, well, can you make these up? You wasn't gonna make my grits the way I fucking wanted them because this is how you make them. You wasn't gonna give me more shrimp or fucking just come out with some magical big fucking shrimp, because this is how you make your shrimp and grits. So no matter what, I wasn't gonna like him because this is how you make your shrimp and grits, and it was just ass. I didn't like it. I'm a picky eater, so I'm more of a I gotta try it type shit. But if I hear all good, I'm usually skeptical because the day I go, it'll be trash. Now I'm hangry.
I feel you.
Agreed.
I was pissed when Mayvema got another location because why?
Y'all brutal.
And how?
Mhm.
I was so pissed. Like, are y'all really coming for Ro?
Right.
Ro went through hell to get that restaurant
She
open.
did.
Her heart is amazing. A brown girl from 20th and Brown is living her dreams.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, one thing. Vita, she's connected to the restaurant, so I understand. Yeah, I understand why she had to comment what she did. Because when somebody was giving recommendations for restaurants, they were saying they was like, all right, well, 17100, that's in the hood, such and such, that's in the hood, such and such, that's in Bayview, and she was like, well, we need to get rid of that negative,
Connotation.
yeah, she was like, because it's 7 minutes from downtown and it's on a busy street and it is in a black neighborhood. And I'm like, okay, I get that. I know why you felt, like where you had to say that. We're not gonna act like that's not, very hood adjacent. But it was the 7 minutes from downtown for me. Atkinson is 5 minutes from downtown. Hillside is 2 steps from fucking downtown. So you saying that it's 7 minutes from downtown does not make it not a hood area.
Hey man,
That's how niggas get tricked on them Airbnbs when they be on the thing and they be like minutes from downtown.
Nah, you need to.
We are in the city of Milwaukee where most of the inner city is less than 10 minutes from downtown. So that little tidbit of information, she could have just been like, well, it's on a very busy street. It's not a rough neighborhood. Even if she was like, it's not a rough neighborhood, I would have dug that. But when she was like, it's 7 minutes from downtown, like that erases the hood. Like, no. Most hood shit is 5 minutes from downtown.
Historically, that is a bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
Historically.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything lately, so I let it slide.
No, it's right across
You
the street
probably-
from-
But it's like, bro, the
Exactly.
projects is right there.
You probably didn't even have to comment.
Like the projects is it, especially when you were on the east side. It goes from nigga east side to white east side with a line. Okay,
Fam, the college is in the middle of the fucking hood.
like it's like
What you talking about? DC?
UWM.
UW is like you could either be on the good side, and 2 steps you could be like days over gangbanging,
Yeah.
and you a college student stuck down here in this motherfucking project.
In my project. Like
Gang
Howard
banging.
University is-
Because it's like,
Howard
bro,
University got a whole ghetto ass project
Like-
right behind it.
like bro,
Market too.
Most black colleges do, unfortunately.
bro, it literally
Yeah,
where
UIC.
where Fiserv is, nigga, it goes from MLK to Old World Third like this. Okay,
Yeah.
hood downtown, they are kissing.
The only thing that
So saying 7 minutes from downtown means absolutely nothing.
From being in the hood is the Time Warner building right there in between.
Yeah,
Don't-
like so like I said, I get why she had to, try to erase that because that's her people's spot.
Of course.
It was just that particular argument was like, nah, bro, you can't be like 7 minutes from downtown. Like that makes it a good area.
Don't forget
Because
that,
most of the hood areas are less than 10
I
minutes from
I
downtown.
feel like most cities that like if we ever went there to like watch wrestling, I feel like wherever the arena is, it's always nice.
Hood is not that
Wrong
Right.
turn, you are in the middle of fucking
Right.
ghetto.
Right, because
Except for
again,
Detroit.
where is our arena versus the hood?
And you never see strip clubs in good neighborhoods.
Like you can
We need
literally,
to- they need to change that. Start putting strip clubs in good neighborhoods.
one.
like you literally look, because when we went,
A man can
when
drink.
back when me and Tay was kicking it and we went to go watch wrestling, right?
Right.
We parked in fucking Hillside to walk to the arena.
Yeah, see.
Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that. You can't just park any car by Hillside.
But that's what I'm saying. So even then, on the way back to the car, we was like, bro, we hope the windows there.
Man,
Y'all do-
Because he had it, because he had to leave his gun in the car. And what did they be looking for? Guns.
Yeah, I do
Guns
remember.
and
Yeah,
book bags.
I do remember when Deion Sanders got all his shit stolen from his office at Jackson State, right?
Yeah.
Because Jackson State is in
In the
the
hood.
fucking hood.
Yeah,
It's in the middle of the fucking hood. A big ass university.
Not hood adjacent.
No,
in the
it is the
ghetto.
hood. Yes.
In the
Yes.
ghetto.
Yep. Kayla, you said, and he said he has a sleeve, I think, which means he can't eat a whole bunch. He got a gastric bypass and all this other kind of shit.
Wait,
What
what?
the fuck you out here
Darius
with the?
Cooks.
You out here food sampling and reviewing, and your
Right.
stomach
Somebody said
your
that
stomach tied
they was
up.
like, how the fuck you out here sampling food when you lick the back of the spoon and get full?
Your stomach tied up.
He got
Kiva,
a motherfucking boat.
Wash me back.
Kiva said, I told you people don't listen nor
Call
read.
back.
It's so eerie. It's like working in the grocery store, something on sale, 2 for $3. A motherfucker will ask, do I gotta do 2? But
Yes, you
to
have
get
to.
the deal. I used to
Read
send
the
motherfuckers
fucking
off like, yep,
signs.
because read, baby, it say 2 for $3, and the 5 print say 150 for 1. Exactly.
You know, he used to fuck me up. I'll be on the bus stop standing for the bus, and somebody walk up and said, "Did the bus come?"
Bro, I'm
Right.
still here to.
Nigga, I'm looking right at you.
Mhm.
Obviously, it did not.
Well, maybe you missed it before I got here.
I don't
motherfucker.
know, shit.
Maybe you ran and saw it coming.
Did the bus come, ass nigga? Please don't tell me that.
I don't ride the bus.
I'm talking about when I don't
She
either.
did.
I'm talking about
Look at
the
this.
dumbass
Does she
question.
ever look like she rode a bus a day in her life?
I was riding the bus while you was giving bitches rides.
Yeah.
Don't make me go here.
He had.
In the middle of the night, okay? I was getting off of work
Oh,
and I was
my.
getting home late as fuck because I worked all the way on South 27th Street. So I had to catch the bus from South
I don't
27th
even
Street
know why
to
he
the
opened that
hood on
door.
Titonia and Hampton in order for me to go home. And this nigga was giving bitches rides while I was struggling on the bus. Don't talk about I ain't never run a bus in my life.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
Cause you
Oh.
a strong black woman that don't need no man.
But anyway,
Did the bus come?
shit, the man I had was at home with no fucking car of his own. I'm not, you know what? So anyway, I was a person where whenever I was catching the bus, I knew the actual fucking schedule. Like I timed me getting there on time because I didn't like standing on bus stops.
Read this the fuck up.
And you know what grinds my gears? A restaurant with no parking lot or accommodating structure burns a raggedy ass hole in my yes. Yeah,
That's
I'm
what-
like, bro, you want all this business, but you picked a spot that we can't even fucking like, bro. I'm not gonna park 3 blocks down with no security, and that street light is always out to come eat a fucking burger here.
Like whose idea was it
Not the street light out.
to put a fucking Ponderosa in the middle of the fucking ghetto?
Because niggas
In the middle of the
They
motherfucking
did have a
ghetto.
parking lot though, bro.
That motherfucker was as big as this room.
But they had a parking lot.
It
They
was
tried.
as big as this room.
But niggas
And they
was
was serving
there.
Kool-Aid.
Oh, look, speaking of that, she's talking about some cough upper yard. I be wanting to fight upper yard customers because the way they be so thirsty to go to the restaurant and they will slam on the brakes in front of it.
I'm surprised ain't been more accidents.
Where is
Yeah.
Upper Yard?
I
On
hate
Fond du
Fond
Lac,
du Lac.
right across from
Like
Zaza
Capitol.
Steak and Lemonade, right before you hit Capitol.
Oh, I never paid attention.
Yeah, right across from that auto.
Yeah, so whenever I am going down Fond du Lac, if I'm traveling east on Fond du Lac, I am always in the left lane. I know better than to be on the right because motherfuckers, all of a
Somebody's
sudden you
double
got to slam on the brakes because somebody is doing something
like
stupid
just
to park.
found
they
out.
double
This
park.
upper yard.
Right, literally.
We should get a jerk 48.
So
Why? So niggas can go ahead and run that in the ground?
There's a place, Jerk 48.
they ain't gonna
It's
do
in
nothing but
Chicago.
this nasty. It don't taste like Chicago.
Right. That niggas
Oh.
gonna find something to complain about.
I hate niggas. Niggas been doing a lot of bullshit.
A
this week.
sleeve. His review meant nothing for me right there because my stomach got room, poo. Look, my stomach got so much room. I got another one under the first one. Okay,
What?
Wow.
Niggas.
2
Hey.
of them. Remember that?
Oh my! Hey, you think JJ's over there just waiting for their opportunity to open just to pounce on the spot upstairs
On Buffalo
on
Ball.
Buffalo Ball?
Tony's
Waiting.
dirty. Yeah, Tony is dirty.
No, I'm not. I don't even remember that.
Just waiting. And again, we gonna open when it's
Probably
time.
the reason.
Oh, I'll tell you the reason. It come with a split down the middle.
I didn't put that on your jacket, bro.
It might be.
She said hello, and I'll starve trying to park in
I
order.
just said it's a reason. I just the reason was. I just really don't remember it though.
Nigga said it might be true.
I changed lanes to avoid them hungry ass people at Upper Yard, yeah, because they will.
Is the
take you
food
through it.
that good to be causing fucking fork lane
It's-
car
It's
crashes?
good,
I
but
just-
ain't
I
perfect.
just- I just had it for the first time. Somebody actually they brought me some for the first time, and it wasn't.
Pissed me
It
make
was
my own
good.
damn
Like
curry chicken.
it wasn't like, oh my god, this is the best fucking jerk I've ever had in my life. But it was good.
What you had, like jerk goat or something?
Speaking of D-Rock.
Look,
My nigga.
You rang.
I thought you performing tonight. What
Yeah,
the
you
fuck? I
supposed
thought
to
you was
somewhere
gonna be open.
else.
I thought you was opening up for the cat at the Improv. What's going on?
who's the improv? Corey
Well,
Holcomb.
it's 10-10. So
He's
Yeah.
out of town though when he's doing it. He was on the road yesterday.
No, somebody just said improv.
Corey
I
Holcomb
did.
be dead ass
Right.
offensive.
Corey Holcomb. I forgot who's at the Improv. It ain't Corey Holcomb.
No,
though.
because I saw somebody say he'll be at the because somebody
He
made
had
a.
something coming.
They was like somebody said, "What celebrity would you like to meet?" And they put Corey Holcomb, and he was somebody commented was like, "He finna be at the Improv." So I didn't know if that was tonight or just soon.
I want to see Doug at the Improv. Dog is disrespectfully funny.
Facts.
He said the show just ended.
I still
okay.
I still got his DMs on Twitter. That's so funny.
Corey Holcomb DM'd you?
We've talked about that so many times.
Word? I didn't know about that.
Right. Like, when did you talk about this?
No, this was like Death Fresh blog talk days.
That's why it's so long ago. It was on the couch days.
Yeah, man. Black Twitter used to go up.
Black
I
Twitter.
mean,
When you could back when you could bait celebrities into doing some bullshit.
What's the
with
new
you.
Twitter that's out now that people talking?
Oh, you talking about
Threads?
Threads.
It's
There's
threads
Spill.
and then there's
Spill.
spills.
Yeah, and I guess the fine print on Threads is you can only delete that account if you delete your Instagram.
Yep.
So know that before you sign up.
Oh,
Yep, you cannot get rid of that account unless you get rid of your Instagram as well.
JJ. That's who
So
he
is
over
that
there.
like-
JJ Williamson.
Meta's version of
I have no idea.
Yes.
Twitter then?
Yes, it is.
I only knew about it because Beta's
Then I
Not Bay.
definitely
I was
don't
like, what
wanna
the
go
fuck is this? Beta's Not Bay posted it on Snapchat. He was like, follow me on Threads, I guess, whatever. I'm like, nigga, you don't even be on social media like that. But
Spill
then
is
after
black-
that, I
But
started seeing
Spill is
people.
supposed to be black owned, so I'll start there.
Yeah, but that whole like the only way to get rid of it is to like you got to get rid of your Instagram. And I'm like, y'all already took my Instagram with my picture of my granny taking that crown to the head on there, and I want to fight niggas.
Wait.
office.
Upper yard got fried chicken?
Mm-hmm.
You got fried chicken.
Upper yard?
Yeah, they got fried chicken.
I think everybody got
You thought
fried
Jamaicans wasn't frying chicken? You thought they was just jerking
They're
it?
Definitely
Yeah.
fried chicken.
I believe it, but I didn't know that's what
That
they
niggas
do.
was just like,
How
come
they-
here, chicken.
But how
Right.
they
You gotta
fry
put a
it,
pause on that.
But
Why,
how they-
why would you do the hand emotions? That's
Okay, that's what she do.
They
mean,
take
that's
the
a-
neck and just break the neck. And
You said they just jerking it.
Pause.
Too late now.
Yeah.
The motion
You
is
walked-
here now. It's
You
too late.
walked right
You
into
walked
it.
into that one.
Yeah.
And she did it in your
It's
face.
good, but it's not worth the
Pause.
hassle.
Nothing in my face. That was wrong with you.
Kiva said it's good, but it's not worth the hassle. They don't answer the phone. You can't park. They damn near unalive and the ox and goat as orders. You might come out missing a side mirror, or your shit could possibly be wrapped around a pole into the hat store. Upper yard is good, but I don't have that kind of time when I'm hungry. And I think that's the reason why I've never tried, because I am very impatient.
Hey,
Yeah, I am very impatient. When I'm hungry, I'm hungry.
I saw a nigga on TikTok make.
You got to order upper yard before you're hungry. Yeah. That's one of them spots where you first wake up in the morning and be like, I ain't hungry yet, so I'm gonna order upper yard. And by the time you get it, you're like, all right, I can eat.
He made.
Hey,
he
D-Rock,
made-
you told me to trust the what that damn dating app you told me to try? I forgot what
Please,
dating app.
bitch.
No, it was some other date. It was a black
No.
dating app that
Is it called Black?
it's called. Yeah, it's
BLK?
black. Yeah, be like,
BLK?
yeah. He tried. He told me to try that. He's like, dude,
Not
trust
that
me,
dope.
try it. Yeah.
You tried?
Kayla
did
said
try it.
those terms aren't true from what I read. My homie is in IT and he reads fucking everything, and he had posted it for me. So I don't know. I haven't even been on the site yet because I think it's an app you have to download, and I didn't feel like
Yes.
download shit. So
Yeah, I've been on it for like.
because I tried to Google it, and when you do it, it's just like a sparkly background. They don't say shit. So I'm like, oh, so they ain't got no
We talking
site.
about
I
Threads?
gotta
The
download
website is
Threads.
strictly app.
Yeah, BLK. I got catfish in a couple of places. Actually, I did meet somebody on BLK. That was nice. I forgot about that. My bad, dear. It was actually a good referral. I'll try the chicken.
Look. Be okay. That was the date now.
You
That was
based
all
your trying fried chicken, and mind you, these are Jamaicans, so they still some kind of black.
Mm-hmm.
And you just based your whole experience on trying they fried chicken.
No.
off of
Okay,
some-
okay.
off of some
Wait.
ass?
The referral.
Oh, the referral.
Yeah.
No, wait. Okay, so I want to touch on what Juan said. So he was like, they're Jamaican, so they still kind of black, right? Now,
No, they're still black.
They're very black.
no. So,
She's black.
but when you look at it, and you see how like you have like something like those subcultures and shit, and a lot of people don't really consider them as black, like how they do Africans and shit. And they're like, oh, well, they not black, like they African.
That's what people do to me. Because I'm West Indian. So my mom's from Barbados, my dad's from Dominica. So they do the same thing to me. And they look at me like, oh, you
Why are you such a pervert?
That
you
ass
look
is
foreign.
black.
Because, hey, we all got asses down there. No, I'm joking. We really don't. But
Keisha
still.
said black is a hot
The
ass
ones I see
mess.
at Carnival be cracking.
Keisha,
Motherfucker just be.
I got hooked up
Yeah.
really nice on black.
You got something nice?
I got some
Coming
real
to
nice.
break you
Yes,
off.
I was blessed. Appreciate it.
coming to break you.
I'll leave it
He
at
was
that.
blessed with the black buns.
I was black. I was blessed. That's what BLK stands for.
Congratulations.
I'm blessed.
Woo.
Blessings looking kind.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
No, because I've always wondered, like when they do referrals and stuff, and I'm like, oh, we'll try this black owned business. I'm like, do people count Jamaican restaurants?
I do.
I
Yeah,
think you
there's some
should.
niggas. I think white
I feel like they are.
white people will call them niggas with accents.
Pretty much. That's what I was called.
Yes, that is absolutely the truth.
And if I call and order an hour before and I get there and it still got 30 minutes on it, call me Karenisha because what's corporate number?
Mhm.
Hey.
Yo,
I
if
am
you
so-
think Upper Yard got a
Hey,
corporate
her started off with 2 ampersand.
Listen,
and if you call, it's like she.
But that's how she talked, though. That's the funny part.
when I tell y'all that I was so salty when Island Jam moved to where they go, Racine or Kenosha?
They
Was it
not
Racine? When they left, because Island Jam and Upper Yard, them the same people.
Yeah.
But Island Jam, I didn't have them. I will drive all the fucking way to South Milwaukee, nigga, because they didn't have a wait. I can drive to South Milwaukee, order my food in the restaurant. Don't even call it in. Order it in the restaurant. Get it. Come back, and the same cars that was outside Upper Yard still be there.
Yeah.
After I done drove all the way to South Milwaukee, ordered, got my food. I done had drinks and shit at the bar. This was my routine. I would go in, I would order my food, I would drink 2 drinks, whatever that little island punch or whatever they had. I get 2 of those. By the time that shit, I'm off my second one, my food is coming out, I'm driving back home. All of that in less time than it would have took me to drive 3 minutes to Upper Yard and order food.
The fact that she think Upper Yard got a corporate office is still blowing my
that was
mind.
funny.
I'm like, yo,
Swear, I'd be like, I really got to take.
you just gonna get an old ass Jamaican to answer the phone.
I mean, I know the family, so I'm gonna chill.
Is that you want to call? You want to call me? What you want to talk about?
My
It's
first
probably
my
your
first
family.
my
No.
no, my
Not-
first
not
time
Jamaican.
my first time just having them was because like somebody that's related to them, he got me the food because he was like, well, we made a bet and he lost the bet. I said, now before we made, I said, since you telling me that I'm wrong and I know that I'm right, how about you bet on it? He was like, I was like, what you want to bet? He was like, whatever you want. I was like, $20 and some jerk chicken. I said, I'm gonna take it easy and just I can milk this shit because I know I'm right. And I was right. So I got my chicken. Because when he said he was going, I was like, dude, I was like, bro, it's gonna take forever.
You might as well grab one for the family.
Yeah. La Familia.
Except for this fancy heifer right here.
Right, the Aquapana.
Yeah. So I was like, bro, I said you should have called that shit in yesterday if you're trying to go. He was like, no, man, that's my fam. He was like, I can go in the back and damn near get it myself. I was like, ain't that against regulations? He was like, nigga, do you want the chicken?
Shut you the fuck up, didn't
Yeah. So yeah, so I got it. And it was like I said, it was good. It wasn't oh my God, this is the best I've ever had. But it was definitely good.
Black as a hot.
You should start doing food reviews.
I damn near should, honestly. I eat enough.
Rita ass shit she joined.
I don't want to get like that one that be whatever lady that be doing the mukbangs because she didn't put on a good 300 of them.
No,
she be
no,
eating, fam.
You
doing
gotta
her
watch
job.
Keith. You gotta
Like her arms is
Like she
stacked
doing
now.
her job.
you gotta watch Keith Lee TikToks. Them motherfuckers be so entertaining.
Yeah.
Keith Lee.
Yeah, it's a black dude on TikTok. His name is Keith Lee, but he looks like the wrestler Wesley.
Hey, the fact that Kiva said I stutter sometimes, don't judge me, nigga. How you stutter in text?
And some niggas type how they talk.
You say that about me and Juan all the time. We type how we talk.
Facts. So I may say
I
some
had
shit
jerk
wrong. So
sound.
you nine
We
times out
talked
of 10,
about
I'ma
that
spell
the
it
other
wrong.
day too, Ship. I might order that. I can eat salmon.
Iris Palace was my spot when it was on Appleton.
Yeah, they doing the most right now with them being over on 107th. That they selectively are open.
Is it niggas with money on
They
there
talking
on
about
black?
black.
Wow, I figured. Thank you. And it's cold.
I told you I defrosted the fridge.
You told me you were.
No, I said
to.
I was doing it that weekend. And when I
Yeah,
defrosted, it made the huge difference.
That didn't mean you was going to actually get it done.
Look, fam, I'm tired of that big ass block of ice in there. It was snow. It was the North Pole in that motherfucker.
We got some more topics to get to. I feel like we've been talking about food for a good chunk.
You complaining about us talking about food?
Because I'm hungry.
You want my burger?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
It's from the
Yeah, my
fatty
curry,
patty.
my
Nah.
curry chicken was lovely.
Fatty.
It's a fatty patty.
I wanna-
That's the one with the fake bacon.
That's not fake bacon. That's real turkey bacon.
That's fake bacon to her.
Nigga,
Yeah,
have you
the
have you
turkey-
had it?
turkey.
I will not.
turkey
do this.
bacon.
No, it's not the same turkey.
I will suck
Ain't no bacon in this one.
uncircumcised dick before I eat turkey bacon, and
You
we
ain't-
know how I feel about that.
You ain't had
It
turkey.
ain't got bacon on it, but it's a fire burger.
Your experience
I
of turkey
don't want your
bacon is
burger.
very, very, very skewed because there's a
want
turkey
my
bacon out there
burger,
that you will
dog.
love.
Pause.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Trust
I'm
me.
offended. You turning down my meat.
It's got to be
Pause.
uncured. It's
Stop
got uncured.
talking to me.
It's got to be uncured bacon.
Kiva said, "I love the fried fish, but last time I went up there, they didn't have it. What you talking about? Upper Yard? Hideaway has some good Caribbean eats if they still open. I haven't been post pandemic. I haven't been there
Yeah,
at
they're
all,
still
but I
open.
did hear that a lot of people like their food up there, egg rolls and all kind of shit. I haven't been.
Keisha love Keatley.
Yeah, but
Thank you, Ship.
So we're gonna go ahead and move into the baby daddy and baby mama drama. Go ahead and drop this video, Tom.
Gender
Right
wars.
here. Ship said there's levels to turkey bacon.
It is.
Yes, there is.
It is. If you the turkey bacon
No,
you
it's
experience,
not.
There are levels
Dude.
to strips of turkey because it's not fucking bacon.
Yeah.
Them turkey
That's a
strips.
fact.
I'm trying to get rid of all
I
these,
ain't arguing with you.
Them yard bird strips.
I ain't arguing with you.
Bacon is a pork product.
You okay?
No.
I'm kind of upset.
I ain't here to be arguing. I know what I like.
We know.
It-
we
it's
know.
a-
We know.
It's okay that you niggas like faking.
It's not faking.
It is.
Thank you, Kayla. Uncured turkey bacon is amazing. Applegate.
Uncured turkey bacon is completely different than
Put it in the
cured
oven.
turkey bacon. It's
You talking
completely
about
different.
That's where we at, Mimi. About this sexy young woman and this.
Look at how he looking. He
this
is such a
villain-
bad guy.
He is such a villain.
What is he?
He's a
on?
He is
villain.
not a villain.
He sees
Usher's on some bullshit.
He's a
He
villain.
see everything we see. Look at that.
Hey, pause that because I'm not done with this bacon conversation.
Bacon pancakes.
Now,
bacon
Kayla
pancakes.
posted that uncured turkey bacon is amazing. When the definition of bacon is a side of a pig cured and smoked. B, thin strips of meat other than pork that is cured and smoked. You talking about uncured when the definition of bacon is fucking cured. Now we can start the video.
God damn. Finish her.
Why is it like he dances so fast? He just seemed like he moving fast.
Look like he had a place. How you got to close this up there?
2 biscuits. Okay, so Kiki Palmer, new mommy, her son just turned 5 months. Shout out to her.
Mother.
Shout out to her.
You know, yeah, and she does. She looks fucking amazing.
Kiki is one of them few people where since we seen you as a kid, we have to remind ourselves that you an adult now. Her, Kayla Pratt, and Chloe Bailey is in that category right now.
So Keisha said I
So
would have got
make
my
it
shit
good.
knocked between a washer and dryer because I love Usher. Look, me and Bay, that's not Bay having like he knows. Okay, he knows how I feel about Roman Reigns and his cousin Jimmy and Jay. He knows this.
That's a nasty fatal 4-way.
That's
So he knows this.
Ew.
So when anything to do with like wrestling, like when they in the city and shit, he'll always he'll text me. He be like, "Dinkins, please don't go to jail," because he feel like I'm gonna jump over some shit.
You
Just
will. We
you know.
it.
But he don't get mad about because he be like he jokes like, if I have to bail you out, and I'm like, see, he wouldn't
Can
even
he
leave
really
me
get
in there.
mad? Because at one point in time, he dressed it up like The Rock. So he kind of He kind of dressed up like the family anyway. Maybe you need to ask Dawn to dress like Roman Reigns for Halloween.
Sounds like a young man who is secure in his spot,
right.
and he know where his girl be at. That sounds very secure to me.
He knows that his woman or his bae, who's not his bae,
Right.
if he had the same opportunity with the particular chick that he goes crazy over,
ironically, it's Tony Braxton.
And you might.
He like that deep voice heifer. What's right? He is sick.
This deep voice heifer.
He is sick nigga.
He is sick nigga, dog.
He is in love with Tony Braxton.
Is that why? That's probably why y'all even started.
No.
You look like Tony.
Breathe
no,
again.
and that's he. No,
Breathe
no,
again.
no.
He get aroused listening to that deep shit.
This just
Wait a minute. I saw they say they closed at 6 today.
Special announcement.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
It might be open
Cool.
just tonight.
Just tonight.
Yep. She said FY 1700 pull up is open until midnight based on the post I just saw. Followers pull up. Yeah, can you vet that for us first, because I need to know before I leave here and shoot right down.
You might close this down.
Yeah, we might roll.
Yeah, we might be out of here.
Yeah, niggas hungry, man.
From our phones.
Yeah, and I'll for sure put some money in Roe pocket. Maybe because of all the controversy this weekend. Maybe that's why
Hey,
they
Crystal is the TMZ in Milwaukee for real.
Big fact. If you want to know anything, go to her.
You know what I'm saying?
She'll tell you before it even happened.
But Kiki's baby daddy, because we don't call that nigga by his fucking name.
What is it?
Most niggas don't even.
Like,
Darius.
That nigga's Kiki baby.
Clean
Yeah,
face.
so niggas named Darius
Mr.
just
Karma.
been pissing everybody off for the past weekend. Okay. Niggas named Darius just been in a
Should we
bunch
name
of
this
controversies.
episode Darius's Ain't Shit?
No, because you ain't gonna spell it right.
Damn, bro.
You ain't had shit to do with this.
You ain't had to go there.
You can get the fuck out.
Hey, I'm just saying.
It's a David.
Chip said she just tagged-
David ain't shit.
I'm checking it. Nigga, it is hot.
It is.
Make it hotter.
No, don't make it no
Oh,
more hot.
speaking of hot, I'm gonna have to say the Wendy's fries. They
Darius Dalton.
That's her baby daddy now.
Darius Dalton. I don't think that was last name.
How you give a nigga some ass in his
Anyway,
last name? Don't.
The ghost pepper fries from Wendy's taste just
Yeah,
like
Dave.
handicap hot fries.
Yeah, Rosetta posted it 1700 open till 12 a.m.
Wow.
So what
All
y'all
right.
want to do?
Can we be done in 15 minutes?
You should be able to. Yeah.
I ain't been there in a while.
I haven't been there at all. Not since, like I said, since she opened a new spot. But yeah, so Kiki's baby daddy basically decided to share. Now this video was posted with a link, basically just saying, hey, Kiki out here getting serenaded by Usher, because this was his
Yes, it
concert
is.
in Vegas. And he decided to share the post. He didn't even add her. He just shared. No, he didn't add her.
No.
Pussy. So
he just subbed.
yeah, yep. So he retweeted the post, subbing her like, it's the outfit though. Like, you a mom knows. Like, moms ain't supposed to be out here, Yeah, yeah.
What was that?
yeah.
To everybody else.
Like he didn't see her walk out the door and tell her that she looked good.
Or saw her buy it. Or probably bought it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a stretch. I don't feel like that nigga bust shit, but
I mean, she definitely the breadwinner.
and that was the funny part, because y'all know Twitter go Twitter. So I should have been asleep, but I was up so late on Twitter scrolling and just laughing because they said, no, this nigga did not post this from Kiki Palmer's Wi-Fi on the phone, on Kiki Palmer's phone plan from Kiki Palmer's house.
Drinking Kiki Palmer's water.
Laying in Kiki Palmer's bed with his legs crossed, his feet in the air crossed, getting sassy on Kiki Palmer's internet.
He was definitely laying on his belly with his feet in the air.
He was.
Yeah,
just scrolling. He probably his hand like
I'm-
this.
He was doing like this.
but that's why that is so wild to me, because it's like,
He don't got no real friends.
you could have
You
easily,
you should have hit the group chat
like,
with
and
that.
then it was the fact that's like, one, it wasn't the outfit. It was not the outfit.
Oh, definitely wasn't. It was the attention.
Yeah.
You go with a famous woman.
But the attention
Men
that
don't
I
care.
saw was Usher wasn't even disrespectful.
At
Usher
all.
does
At
this
all.
3 times
He
a day.
Usher's a
7 days a
serenades
week.
people
Usher's
all
a
the time with his show.
professional.
That is part of his
Because
show.
he has his own woman and everything. So like he got a
No.
Because he just brought her up on stage not too long ago.
Yeah, the
He brought
worst
his
thing
woman?
Kiki, the worst thing Usher did was he
Who's his
brought a
woman?
couple up on stage to serenade them. And when he found out that they had been together for 17 years, he asked him, "Hey man, why didn't you propose to her yet?"
Oh, really?
Hey, bro, it's cool if you felt some kind of way because you're a human. That shit made you feel a little way. That's cool. We're not invalidating your feelings. But how you handle said feelings is what's getting you fucking nailed to the motherfucking cross. You could have sent a nice text message. You could have simply said, "Hey, bro, don't get fucked up out here." She'd understood everything you had to say in a few words. But you went on the internet and was like, "Oh, it's the dress for me. Thought you was a mom. Oh, you thought we was gonna have your back on that? Fuck out of here,
Nigga, we
fam.
known Kiki longer than we known you, bro.
We ain't never heard of this nigga until we found out Kiki was pregnant.
Nigga, she made you famous.
Right? Like, who is
And the crazy thing about it is this nigga was just sitting right across from her on her podcast episode when she said that if something came out like she is not going to, she said we go address that shit in the closet, nigga.
As you should.
I don't know this man.
Like we go address that shit in the closet, like somebody like because he was like, okay, so what if somebody came to you with something about me, like, hey, I saw your man, whatever. She was like, and I saw your man. Like, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but since we bringing up shit, like, she's like, cause I don't gotta talk about nothing. So her thing, like, she's private about shit, and said in his face, like, she wouldn't address anything publicly with this nigga. Like, me and you go work this shit out in the closet, nigga.
See?
Nobody,
That's
and
what
you
I'm-
go right on here a day after, and it was literally a day after.
See, Tom,
She posted
that's what
how she like.
That's
I
why
ain't trying to
famous
be this
people don't
person,
date
y'all, but I love my
regular
man,
niggas.
my man, my man. And then you go and fucking embarrass her a fucking day later.
That's why niggas don't
But
be
I
getting
feel
no
like
pussy, bro.
If
why
you
you
guys
can't
really
get
look
upper
at it,
upper
it's
crust.
a publicity stunt. And I'm gonna tell you why, because now she got the shirts and everything that came out. So I feel like it's a publicity stunt.
And she said that shit on the pod too. When she was like, if they try to murder, she was like, look, she said, I'm Stevie Wonder to the bullshit. She said that on her podcast.
Yeah.
So
she
Nah, I ain't finna put, man, wait. What? I'm not finna be looking like a jackass so we could get some press. Nah,
no, we're getting some money.
nah, fuck that.
when I tell you
Got me out here looking like an
That-
idiot. dog. Straight
that
dummy.
nigga
Getting some
got
money.
flambéed, nigga. Not just no flame. That nigga got flambéed.
You know, money usually helps a lot of shit. But you know what money ain't gonna repair? Your fucking ego every time you open your Twitter app. You're just getting fucking cooked.
He
Just
is
don't
not
open
the
it.
man of the house. and it
Especially
gets to him.
because Twitter is petty. So they went to
Very-
digging up all this
Nigga, they
shit.
found all these inflammatory tweets about when like Eric Gardner got killed. I was like, dog, I thought he was black. You just out here anti-blacking? Fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
he's very much a he should have complied ass nigga.
Well, you should have complied and not wrote that shit on fucking
I mean,
Twitter.
he light skinned though. He was in the crib.
And he ain't got
He
no
wasn't in
facial
the
hair.
fields.
And he ain't got no facial hair.
He-
No
he
facial
wasn't.
hair, dude.
But this the same nigga that's posting pics in his drawers, shirtless and shit.
Right.
And he posted Kiki
When she was twerking.
jiggling her ass in her little cat suit, talking about some, yeah, look at the ass my son then gave her type shit. But now you mad
Usher saw that
because she out
ass
here-
too.
Because she out here showing the buns.
And he
it's
can
like-
sing. What can you do, brother?
Dog, why- the internet
Niggas
is-
who can sing be getting some ass.
Niggas on the internet be like Kiki Palmer never been involved in no hot mess on the internet until she got a baby daddy. Moral of the story: don't get a baby daddy.
He looked like that nigga who
Oh,
was.
so that's another thing because this nigga he doubled down on it. Because at first I thought that he was just being sarcastic and like tripping, but he actually doubled down on it. Like, well, we live in a generation where the man of the family can't even express his displeasure with blah 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 blah, and the wife and mother of his kids because she represent me and blah 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 blah. Like, nigga.
No,
You
nigga.
didn't have all this conservative and traditional values before you popped the baby in her, before you put a ring on it. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Nigga,
You
are-
shacking up with a baby. You ain't that fucking conservative,
You
nigga.
are a
Relax.
kept man. Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, I had to look this up, but Usher's girlfriend is
White.
Italian and Puerto Rican.
I knew she wasn't black.
And bad.
She definitely wasn't a
That's
nigga.
that's
And
that's
bad.
a very interesting.
Nigga, you
combination.
could see the ass through whatever kind of pants she had on when he brought her on stage.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, who is this?
Puerto Rican and Italian is exquisite as fuck. It's like very.
That's upper crust.
Oh, it's Kickball sponsor night. Okay, because I was wondering.
That's the top of the top.
Wait,
Yeah.
so that means it's an open invite or it's only for Kickball sponsor? I need to know before I get my mouth.
It's an open invite because if we close the show now, can we come eat?
Hey, I just need to know.
And we just come in there and read Tone Deaf Kickers.
Nigga gave us a name.
Right, a whole team.
Right out off the dome.
Right here. Tone Deaf Kickers.
The Tone Deaf Drop Kickers.
Right
Women
off.
are not possessions or ornaments. Shout out to Kayla. Yeah,
Look,
and I
Okay, whatever.
I hate the idea that motherfuckers feel like once you have kids, like your life is supposed to fucking stop. But that only
Right.
applies to mothers,
Right, because men could still do whatever. Like you could be,
including
been-
leave
he
the
could've
fucking
been-
kids behind.
he
But
could
hey,
have been he could have been tweeting that from the strip club and it would have been okay.
yeah, and
Anyway.
so and
coming
y'all
to
know one thing that I hate is when women try too hard to look like, I hate it. It really gets under my fucking skin. So of course you have a bunch of bitches that are chiming in, and it's never the bitches who have husbands and men of their own.
It
Okay,
was the single.
It's
it's
husband.
always
Just pick me.
it's always a bunch of single bitches that are always telling us how
the
we
single
need to
bitches.
fucking behave in order to attract the attention of a good man and keep a good man and have a good man. You bitches don't even have a man, so clearly your advice ain't even working for you. Where's this advice coming from?
Oh my.
I feel like y'all are the Darius Cooks of single advice. Like, where are you getting this from?
They don't.
Where are your
Smelling real
sources,
Kevin
bitch?
Samuels,
Where,
sis.
bitch? Where are your sources?
They're not reputable.
Because your man ain't your source. Because you don't have one either.
They
Y'all be
Wikipedia
just as
it.
single as us, and then be mad because I guess this is because I asked this on Facebook. So this is my question for you wholesome single bitches that feel like y'all have all of the answers. Y'all have all of the answers.
Wholesome single bitches.
Wholesome single
What
bitches, because that's
questions
what
are
they act like.
What questions are they answering?
No, these are the ones who act like, you supposed to fucking cook from scratch every single night. You're supposed to have all of his clothes done for the entire
Shots
fucking
fired.
week. You're not supposed to, reveal your body in any type of way.
Are these
You're
the same
supposed
people who
to,
shit
you-
on me for getting jars?
these bitches act like I'm supposed
jar
to dress
sauce.
like I'm part of the fucking Blue Man Group every time I leave the house. You bitches is insane.
So, but wait. So they doing all this and I got no nigga. Hey,
So either
You-
either you don't have a man because you really ain't about that shit and you want to look like you about that shit to attract the nigga, or possibly you like, damn man, these niggas ain't really shit for me to want to date. So if that's the case, bitch, why you want us to do all this shit to perform for these niggas if they not even good enough for you? What are you mad at us for? Can somebody answer that for me, please? Because you bitches don't be having men either, but y'all got all the answers and shit. So
That's because they are not wanting to do the work on themselves. And so they want to project it on other people. That's really what it was.
Is this situation in any comparison to what Chance the Rapper did?
What the hell did Chance the Rapper?
I was okay with Chance the Rapper, so you
No,
can't ask
like,
me that.
you
My,
know-
my views are different because I feel like
It was carnival. That's
it
what's
was
supposed to
carnival, and
happen.
that's what you do there.
Background, please. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you see the video?
That picture of
Like,
Chance the
he
Rapper,
be- he
the
was-
chick in a carnival.
Yeah, they was at
uniform, and
Carnival.
She was jiggling all that, and it was a lot of ass, bro.
And she was
You
twerking
know-
on
you
it.
know
He
the
got
old-
behind
the
that
old school
shit.
Basement parties, hold me up,
Right,
bro,
that's how he
hold me up,
was.
bro.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
And you know,
Carnival.
everybody was on his case because he married and Harley got a family.
It was Carnival.
London said, never seen a wife, no wives in your family. Your mama ain't a wife, but want to tell motherfuckers how to be a wife.
Hey, if your mama not married and you out here trying to give bitches marital advice, shoot yourself.
Kayla said
with
men
the
can be
biggest gun.
Kayla said men can be individuals, husbands, dads, fuckboys, etc. No one bothers him. Women don't have that luxury. No, because they feel like once we become mothers, we are supposed to just shut everything the fuck down. We are not supposed to have time for ourselves. We are not supposed to ever be away from our children. Like
Not be
motherfuckers was mad because the other girl, Kayla, the social media Kayla, because her kids are living with their father. Like we are not supposed to be the only fucking parent. If
Right.
that is their arrangement and the kids are with their father, what is the fucking problem?
Niggas can't be fuckboys and get away with it, dog. I
You don't
beg to
think
differ on
so?
that. No, fuckboy is
I don't know.
that's a bitch ass nigga title. If you call a fuckboy, that does work against you and shit. Like if you're a fuckboy and that's
I
what you out there
don't-
doing,
it
It
don't.
gets
I
you
feel
more
like- I
pussy
feel
and
like
it
it
gets
gets
you
you-
dap from the fellow
is
fuckboy.
that the niggas
cult.
called though?
No, it's
if niggas is fuck boys and you still fucking a fuck boy,
Right.
why is that his? Right?
it's not the nigga's fault.
No.
It
It's
goes
her
back to
fault.
what I just said. It's you over there basically projecting shit. You don't want to take accountability.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, some women always gotta see what's going on.
Hey, you really fuck boy?
Curiosity be killing the shit out of them cats.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't really think he like that. I think she was just tripping.
Or I can change.
or
him.
like the sixth baby mama.
I can change.
Like he got 7 kids.
By 5 different
He
women.
made you 8 baby mothers.
I just
You thought this was gonna be any kind of different?
look. I just saw a person who knows that a nigga got a bunch
No,
of kids.
he didn't. Mind your business, Kiki.
No, he didn't. That's just like, and I am always
If
fair.
Kiki didn't do too much, Chance was right
I-
at home.
And it'd be so funny when niggas come at me like some but if that was such and such, I'm like, you talking to the wrong one, baby, because I'm very fair. I didn't feel like what Chance did was wrong, and I felt like JT was wrong for what she did. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey,
You can't use that on me.
I'd have uppercutted the shit out of JT. You throw fucking. Why they give her the phone back? Like, what's wrong? She just hit me, bro. Don't give it back.
Yeah, but I've always wondered that because, like I said, it don't be the bitches with a man at home. Like you don't even come home to a nigga that loves you every night, but you trying to fucking tell us what we supposed to do.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't dress like this, and if I had a man, but you don't, bitch, so it don't apply. Shut up.
Yo, if I had a man and not having one, it's wild.
Right when
I would never do this bitch, you don't have an opportunity, so you don't have to worry about it. Sit your single ass right down here next to the rest of us hoes.
See,
Okay?
it's because you not doing this is why you ain't got no man. Have y'all not heard the phrase "hoes be winning"?
They the ones created it because they hate it.
Nah,
They be so soft.
you got to be a hoe long enough for them to marry you, then you just turn your life around.
Still, you just hope for him.
Like,
Yeah.
but that really, really, really
Or her,
chafes
because
my
she has
ass
to
because
respect
they work overtime to try to throw other women under the bus that are living happy and doing they shit. Bitch, if you don't want to show your ass, don't show your ass. If you want to make this nigga home cook meals every fucking day, then you fucking do that. But a lot of bitches on here talking about well, it's just a respect thing. She did too much. Bitch, you been with a nigga who been disrespecting you for the last 5 years. Don't nobody want to hear about respect from you. The
Oh.
fuck?
I'm sorry, change that out. He's slapping the ass and
The
everything.
way he looked at the camera, he knew he was on bullshit.
Hey.
He looked at the camera, got right the fuck up out of there.
Any he got from his girlfriend, wife, whatever was probably warranted. Like nigga, you was slapping ass and all that shit.
It doesn't
Come on,
do
man.
If you go to Carnival and you just gonna stand there, bitch, don't waste
Don't
don't waste money out our
Don't
joint
go.
account going. Just stay there.
go.
Right,
Just
if
stay
you-
here with me, bitch, on the couch.
Get in trouble if you gonna go.
And I guess this is my thing because it's like we go on strip club dates. Okay, I take him to the strip club for his birthday. I put a stack of money in his hand for him to get lap dances and shit. But I'm finna be mad because a celebrity is twerking on this nigga. No,
And people pick and choose.
It
What
is-
they wanna
okay.
Get upset about.
the fact that
I am a
I'm
good. I am
finna
a
bring
good
it here.
guy.
so the fact that we go to strip clubs together.
Damn.
What women are in strip clubs,
that
y'all?
hurts.
I mean, there's a lot of fuck boys. This guy's a good guy. Oh, absolutely. I've had a couple.
Oh,
What women are in strip clubs here?
is that what about him?
If we go to a strip club here, what women are in the strip clubs?
Women that like women.
Naked women.
Local women.
No,
Oh yeah,
Women that live here are dancing in our strip clubs.
the bitches I
So
see
that
on
means
Facebook.
that the bitches who I am paying to give this nigga a lap dance,
Are here still.
Yeah.
they're here. They don't just fucking go away. We're not out of town in ATL. We're not
They're
in
very-
fucking
they're
Onyx
very-
in
they're
Texas.
very accessible.
They're very accessible. So this means that if I am willing to pay for him to get lap dancing for bitches where he could be like, damn, you know what? I'm finna go out with the fellas. We finna go to this spot that, she took me to. You have an opportunity for you to link with this bitch. I do OnlyFans and I am here locally, and a lot of bitches watch my shit with they niggas, right? So this means that
wild
because we are
concept.
all in the same
I
city.
don't know that that's true, but if
We-
it is, that's
we
crazy.
are all in the same city, so it would be very easy for their niggas to reach out to me and me being accessible because I'm here in the same city.
Facts.
But they keep saying, "Oh, well, if it was such and such, y'all would be mad." No, all of us is not like that. A lot of us don't give a shit because it's entertainment. My OnlyFans, that's entertainment. Them strip clubs, that's entertainment. That fucking show in Vegas, that was entertainment. So for somebody to go and be like, "Oh, well, I don't think it was appropriate for the occasion." It's a fucking Vegas concert. When I was in Vegas, it was people on the strip with it was niggas on the strip with G-string up their ass.
That's crazy. Why is that? So?
Getting tips and shit because they was out, on the little tourist thing.
Chippendale.
Yes,
Can
it
I
was
address
a white man in a cowboy hat, looked like Shawn Michaels, and he had on a
Shawn
American
Michaels.
flag G-string.
Why is that the
With a
go-to?
flag cape
look
on.
like Shawn Michaels?
Why
He
is that
did.
the go-to look for white
I've seen
men?
him before,
Cowboy
I know.
hat
Yeah,
and
he
chaps.
looked like out here like the Heartbreak Kid
I'm gonna address
with a
Kayla
Hulkamania thong up his ass.
You think them cool?
because everybody thinks that the disguise is as good guys. It is very difficult for a single man not to be a fuckboy. It's harder to not be a fuckboy than it is to be anything else. You work really hard to not be a fuckboy because it's
Not true.
dude. It's very
Thank you,
it's
thank you for
I
your
did
birthday
feel that in
speech.
myself.
I feel like that was your birthday speech.
what. I mean, I worked really hard to not be a victim of being a fuckboy. Like for real. Like I could easily have been a fuckboy, but I think it's really hard because you like if shit is thrown at you on a regular basis and you just happen to just fuck all of them.
As a single
That
man,
don't make you a fuckboy.
Define what the fuckboy is.
being a single man and having pussy thrown at you and accepting said pussy is not what makes you the fuckboy. If you were out here misleading people, if you're out here playing with people's emotions, if you were out here not being honest about the fact that you have multiple women on your line that you were fucking with, that makes you the fuckboy. If you were a single man and you were honest about what you were doing and giving bitches a choice on if they want to deal with that shit, you are not a fuckboy. You're a single nigga out here getting this shit off. There's a difference.
That's a very, very logical explanation. But there are niggas out there literally saying, I'm not trying to be with you. I just want to fuck. And they like, okay. And they still fuck. But then they turn around and still label you as a fuckboy regardless of what you do.
That delusional. That doesn't make him a fuckboy. Now,
I mean, that happens way more. So that you have to actually be careful on who's calling people fuckboys because they might be the same people thinking they can change a nigga.
Now, there's also the point of niggas who will say, well, I don't want anything serious. I don't want a relationship. I just want to fuck. But they're out here doing relationship shit with these same people that they swear that they don't want a relationship with. Right. So they want the relationship. They just don't want the title of it because then they would have to give up all that other pussycat that's in their lap. That's still a fuckboy though. Like you have to draw a line. If you know that you just want to fuck, then keep it at that. Don't be, oh, let's go to the movies and I want you to come to the family barbecue and you doing all this extra shit. You are blurring a line.
So we can't.
When you draw that fucking line, you keep it there. Don't draw the line and then get an eraser and do like this and then move it and then erase it and then no permanent marker, mother. Sharpie that shit. Sharpie the fucking line.
I like that stuff.
Don't do it.
You want to do this?
I got quiet over
I
here,
wasn't
so
going.
you
I wasn't trying to go there.
She be in mold, my nigga.
I was just saying.
So you gonna go to live to her knowing she in mold tonight? You see, she shut me to hold the fuck up. So I thought you would learn from that.
It's a podcast, bro.
Trey said Mr. Michaels is wild.
It's a podcast.
Yeah, bro was out here Shawn Michaels with his booty out. And Shawn Michaels did actually used to have his booty up.
Yeah, he did.
Dog, the fact that he
was in
Playgirl and didn't know it was a gay magazine and his boys didn't tell him.
That's the funniest
That's
shit
what
ever.
make it funny. Your boys ain't shit.
I agree that is on her, but don't go out there claiming motherfuckers a fuckboy, like calling people, like labeling people a fuckboy.
You know what?
Heartbreak Kid was out here on
Yep. See?
You took a picture?
Yeah, it's on the
Nigga,
internet
that
though,
wings? You got on a cape?
Yep.
Wow.
the American flag that he got wrapped around. Okay, but he got on got on the stars and striped G-string.
Hey man, if that ain't
Mr. America.
What's your phrase, Tone? America. That ain't.
Trey
That
said
ain't
he
American.
told her what it was,
America.
and she still fuck with him.
That shit going to your feelings when you find out there's somebody else.
Yeah, but y'all have to have it where your words are matching your actions. Don't say I only want a sexual relationship, but then it's want to chill and come over and watch this movie, and then you cuddling and shit. Yeah. Y'all going out on fucking dates and shit. Like bitches are emotional. So you can't like.
Okay,
you men are emotional though too.
Don't invite women over to watch Tubi movies.
I just have a question.
and you watch.
Can I express this to her and then also throw the caveat in like I do not want to date, but I want to do all this nice fun shit. I just want to do it with you, and then on Tuesday I want to do it with her, and then on Thursday I want to do it with her.
It's cool when you do
Be
it.
honest.
That's
Be
honest.
honest.
Pretty wild.
Right, like,
And if she's like, no, I don't want to deal with you dealing with other women.
Right.
And then there's
But
another,
you cannot
and
lie.
then there's this other thing where niggas do
It's just
where,
like I like dates in intimate settings.
and
It's just-
but then there's also this other thing that niggas will do, and then they be like, wait, what did I do? How am I a fuck boy? Where niggas will do this thing where they will leave the with you silent. Oh well, I'm not looking for a relationship right now, but then that with you is silent because then all of a sudden he in a relationship with this bitch. Well, you just told me you weren't looking for no relationship.
I wasn't looking for it with you.
I just said the
Right.
with you was
You
silent.
didn't-
You didn't check
So
all my
then,
boxes, but she
so
did.
then,
Right, you check all
so
my
now
boxes.
you have
You are
somebody.
not hired.
So now you have somebody calling you a fuckboy because you were having a sexual relationship with them and doing all this other kind of shit, and they're like, okay, well, I understand. You said that you didn't want a sexual relationship, so I'm cool with this. But had I known that you were open to a relationship, but you just weren't honest and didn't tell me that you didn't want to fuck with me like that, now I feel like you took advantage of the fact because
I don't fuck
you've been fucking on me
you.
and all this shit while you was looking for another bitch to actually be with. So now she's looking at you like you a fuckboy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I mean, in the middle of this situation, he discovered he was like,
Dude,
you
why
know
is it
what?
every time I go to Google, it goes to Bing? What the fuck is Bing? What the fuck?
Bing is like another Google.
It's
Maybe-
trash.
No, it's bad.
Bing is
Trash.
great value, whatever the fuck.
I typed-
Oh. So back to Kiki Baby Daddy because that's just fucking hilarious. Me saying great value. Somebody called him great value Stedman, and I rolled for like 20 minutes.
Because Stedman ought to shut the fuck up.
They
Yeah.
said relax, great value Stedman, and I cried.
Hey,
Stedman shuts the fuck up.
we don't even know if Stedman's still alive.
It's still he shut
He
the
is.
fuck up.
He here.
We-
He would have made news if he
We,
wasn't.
we just know folks get a check and he don't say
He
shit.
don't say shit. He
Uh,
mind his damn business. Because he know he has the most powerful woman in the
What-
world.
Tom,
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
you looking for?
Trey said that's the part. Single and honest is different than leading motherfuckers on. Yep, see, even Trey agrees. She said that's on her, Tommy. Like if a motherfucker's being honest and you like, all right, I'm with it, and then shit changes down. That's why I feel like so when you get any type of government benefits, whether it's food stamps, childcare, any of that, you have a recertification period every 6 months and a benefit renewal every 12 months.
He need to renew his baby daddy license.
No, I
I've-
say you're supposed to renew your marriage license every 5 years.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
you
think it should
I-
be sooner than that.
I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like
Annual.
I feel like we I feel like in
No,
I
I
feel like
feel
in
fine.
relationships, marriages of any sort, hell, even in friendships, because motherfuckers be having secret animosity and shit towards a bitch in friendships and don't say nothing. I feel like we need recertifications and renewals in our relationships
Certify
with
your
people.
friendship?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn, but what if y'all just, you going through some shit at that point in time and your friend don't know how to juggle it? Do y'all end the friendship?
I mean, you can
Can you
always put in.
reapply?
Hey, so when you lose your benefits, you can always
Do you get
reapply.
friendship Cobra?
No.
Yo, reapplying for the friendship is
for real,
crazy.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you can reapply.
let's
And-
just say you had a death in your family.
and depending, because like with medical, they let you backdate 3 months. So maybe they was going through some shit,
Yeah, I'm saying,
and you
like,
need
you
to
have-
backdate the friendship 3 months. But yeah, we need recertification and renewal periods for the relationships in our
You
life
gotta- you-
because shit changes and people they're not honest about it. They don't talk to you about it, and they
They
just
don't
sit
know how
here
to
and
talk.
harbor ill feelings and shit. Or if a motherfucker done fell out of love with you, they done found somebody else, and like y'all not talking about this shit. I feel like
Okay, I
you
can
need
see
at
that.
least on a yearly basis y'all need to renew this shit and realize like, okay, do we stay together or do we separate?
Why don't we just go on that game show, Change Your Heart?
Because motherfuckers be poor game.
But the thing is,
I
too,
can't
honestly,
hear
you need to
Change Your
have
Heart,
that
but I'm thinking of that
communication.
Change Your
That
Heart
nigga
was a
said,
trash
"Stay
ass
together."
show.
It could be. It could.
They got new shows. that
If
are
we
better.
bring Change Your Heart back in 2023, that shit could be lit.
Rita said Negroes think they out being a player, but being sucker butts. Kayla said them words and actions don't be matching. Math ain't matching. Math ain't mathing. Discuss some shit every anniversary. Yeah, just
No,
I-
honestly, you should be discussing this shit on a monthly basis. To
Yeah.
be real.
A lot
Yeah,
of
like-
people
like-
don't have that
like
necessary
sit down.
conversation, though.
like sit down and have a conversation and say because there are times where like and I feel like when people use that term and they're like, oh, we just grew apart. I feel like they grew apart because they weren't talking about shit.
Right.
They weren't resolving shit, and that's how that rift ended up getting so big. Had they had that 6 to 12 month recertification and renewal period, maybe they wouldn't have fucking grew apart because they could have fixed whatever issue was going on.
They grew apart because he found out that baby wasn't his.
Giving your significant other a 6-month eval is crazy.
Kayla said, I feel like you should.
We do that for jobs and shit, don't we?
That's fact.
Kayla said, I ended me and Mimi friendship last night after I cussed her out, but we recertified today. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere. Shut up.
Oh shit, pink hair's back.
Pink hair.
Pink hair.
See, get off my shit.
You talk about women is bullshit.
The last time I got all these simples, I got a little mushroom dick getting beaten my fucking Snapchat. Get this shit off of here.
I'm not fuckboy. I'm not. That's what it said.
I don't know what he said, but he put his heart into it.
Go ahead and copy and paste it.
I think
it's on Facebook, so
I think fuckboys stand too close to good guys, and I think good girls stand too close to hoes.
I don't know. I can't copy.
And it's very hard to differentiate. It's very hard to separate the two because we all got the same fucking levels of interest and hobbies.
See, and for me, I hate how people make it seem like a hoe is automatically a bad person.
No.
Just because she likes to have sex with multiple people does not make her a bad person. Hoes can be the most loyal motherfuckers you have ever run across in your life. Their sexual habits does not make them a horrible person. And just like I've said many times before, a man that likes to have sex with multiple women, that does not make him a horrible person. It's the honesty or lack of that determines that.
Right. You being a hoe is not.
Hoes be some of the coolest people.
It's not a bad
thing.
Look
how many people love me.
I mean, you being a hoe is not a bad thing. It's just if you're not dateable for me, you're just not dateable for me. If that's not what I'm choosing to
copy
do,
and paste it. It won't let me copy and paste
it. You're not a bad person just because you're a hoe. You just like not dateable in Juan's world. Maybe I don't fucking know.
Oh, you think they trying to get back for Osama, Kayla? He said maybe trying to warm us for something.
It's too late. It got
Yeah, I can't.
He wouldn't even.
He said, look at the pink hair.
He wouldn't let me translate it to Facebook.
Look at the meat.
Look at the meat.
Arby's, we got those.
This fuckboy meat.
Do you want to try my Arabian sausage?
My uncured meat.
Yes, uncured.
Uncured.
My ham off the bone.
Oh.
Pause.
Y'all know I've been Team Samsung since the S2, right? Since the S2. I might go Google Pixel, and I'm scared.
Hey, I thought about that shit.
What are you doing?
Because she can take a picture of it and be able to go ahead and translate it.
Oh, you got a wedgie?
A hypocrite, beware of Baba. Can change your life. He ain't want us to shit.
I told you he wasn't.
Who is Baba? Maybe we should be warned of Baba.
He has the buns on the camera.
Yeah.
You
The biscuits.
You got the two piece.
You got the yums on the camera.
They are honey butter.
That's disgusting. 2 pieces in a biscuit, no gravy.
Yeah. So we got one more topic, and then we can go ahead and get out of here because I know everybody's hungry. So y'all know how I feel about badass kids. And parents get so offended and like defensive when they are the parent of said badass kids. And there's always this things like, well, y'all can't, blame the parents. Yes, Keisha, there's a single me and relationship me. Exactly. Mm-hmm. When there's single me, nigga, no holds barred.
See, some of these single me's be showing up where you should be the fucking relationship.
I'm a great relationship me when I'm ready.
Yeah. I am very loyal. I'm very caring. Like I'm very considerate. Like I take care of, who I'm with. Like I'm nurturing, like all of that. But when I'm just, I am a dog ass bitch sometimes. No, but yeah, the shit that I do when I'm single has absolutely nothing to do with the person that I am when I'm in a relationship. Two completely different things. But no, Tommy, you see a video? Because I don't see it at the bottom of the screen.
There's nothing down here but
the nigglets.
No.
Yeah, it's some nigglets.
Not Nicholas.
Yes, Nicholas. Now, I am not judgmental about a lot, and y'all know that. Like, I'm not judgmental
I feel
about
like you lying.
people's. I'm not. I'm not judgmental about people's financial status, what they got going on, their relationships, especially not their sexual habits and shit. But there are certain things that I am judgmental on, like, rapists, pedophiles, and people with badass kids. Bro, I can't stand badass kids. We got Tommy. He's looking for a video.
Like it's entitled Nicholas.
No, oh, I don't think I think you had one to let Sarita in one time. But no, it's some. Hold on.
He be saving shit. I'm trying to see if it's
You okay over there, Juan?
over here.
Okay. Let's just make sure. Since we're filling in time.
Huh?
Since we're filling in time.
Yeah,
might
yeah.
as
How
well,
you doing now?
I've been good. The kids was fighting. That's why, I was late.
The kids were. What were they possibly fighting?
The middle one told the younger one to go fuck themselves.
I can see
And I
that.
had to, interrupt that.
The
So I'm like, hold on.
middle.
The middle one, the 16-year-old told the 13-year-old.
Go fuck himself.
Go fuck themselves. So,
What was the argument about though? Cause like what could have escalated to like, hey bro, go fuck off.
Because the youngest one was telling the middle one, you need to go change litter box for the cat. You ain't do it all day. It's two of them.
Oh, so valid points
right,
were
like,
made.
I'm not gonna keep doing this for you. I've been doing it
Right,
for 3 days. Like,
all
why
right.
ain't gonna do your part?
So the middle one is really
Okay, I
lucky
had to
that the
have
youngest
Tone
one didn't
drag
put
his ass
hands
back
on.
up here.
Right.
All right.
Just went next door to actually grab the thing.
Yeah, but like I said several times, like with my mom, I have no problem whatsoever telling her that how I turned out was her fault. Like as a child, like this, yeah, because there were a lot of things that she could have did that she just didn't fucking do. And you can always, get the they tried their best as a single mom and they did the best they could. She didn't.
Did you just say she didn't do her best?
That's why I say that.
No, I mean, like, there was a lot of shit that she should have stood on that she just didn't. There were a lot of times where I was rewarded with shit that I should not have been fucking rewarded. Like, bro, I had a 0 point because I was going to sleep in school and I was just like, bro, I don't want to be here. There is no reason whatsoever that I should not have straight fucking A's. My teachers hated it because I would fail the entire semester. And then I would go in on exam day and get an A on my fucking exam. So I knew the shit. I would just, that's how I would pass my classes. I wouldn't do work all fucking semester and then I go in there and get an A on my exam because I knew the shit. So we're about to play this video, and I feel like a lot of times this is how a lot of them kids are, like the ones that be in and out of jail all the time. Always in the shit. Like a lot of parents, this is how their kids start, and they think the shit is funny now. But then when they end up on a t-shirt, I did the best I could. No, you didn't.
Well, t-shirt or behind bars.
I said t-shirt because
Oh, bitch! Why you putting that little kid? You got those ugly ass shirts like that. I'm frying his ass head. His deep fried Oreo head ass. I said,
that's the police. I'm doing that to the police now. He probably ain't got
He
that
grew
long.
up in a household where he was taught to hate the police.
So
Don't even know them, just hate them.
So there are a lot of people that I know personally, like their kids was bad like that. So when they grew up and was fucked up, like it was no surprise to anybody. But whenever shit goes left, it's always, well, you can't fault the parents for nah, bro. You could have stepped in way before that. And I feel like, especially now, a lot of parents are reactive parenting instead of proactive parenting.
Yep.
Once they get to the point where they can't deal with it anymore, then that's when they want to try to intervene instead of nipping that shit in the bud in the very beginning. And that was the difference between me and my mom. Like, I know that I had a really fucked up temper. When I saw that shit budding and like, I nipped that shit immediately. That was I hopped on that shit because I knew where it was gonna lead to. And my mom, ever since I've been a mom, like my mom has always tried to undermine me as a mother. And I feel like she used to try to do that because she wanted me to suffer the same stress that she suffered when I was growing up. Mama, that was your fault. That was your fault. Because a lot of shit that you could have stopped me from doing, you didn't. You didn't put your foot down on shit. You didn't enforce shit. You didn't fucking encourage me to do other things. You let shit ride. Like, I had the type of mama who, instead of sitting down and saying, hey, you know what? I want to sit with these people, parents. What?
No,
you did. Yeah. We need to sit down and, figure out, why our kids are fighting and what's going on. No, my mama was right there watching me knock hoes out. My mom was the type of motherfucker. If we had drama on the block, nigga, she was assembling the fucking Avengers. She was going and picking up my cousins and shit to bring them to the crib because we was finna stump hoes out. My mama didn't give a fuck about nothing except us not getting our ass. You better not lose.
That's important.
But I'm saying, like, versus my message to my daughter is like, look, sometimes shit can't be avoided. And I get that. In that case, you knock a bitch out. You do what you got to do. But everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Right. If they not like in your because I told them, like, I'm not gonna be that parent like my dad was. My dad used to try to tell me, well, if they don't touch you, I'm not letting no bitch hit me first. Get on my face. And bitch might have a one quitter on her and I'll find out the hard way. So
Pop said, let him hit me first and get your ass knocked right out.
So my view has always been, if you are in arm's length and you being a little bit too hostile, I'm swinging on you first. So if you don't really want to fight, stay over there and talk that shit. I can ignore you while you over there. But the moment you come in this little invisible box that I done drew across myself, I'm clearing your shit. So don't come over here with all that rah-rah shit if you don't want to get punched, because I'm going to hit you. And that's what I taught my kids. Like, don't feel like you have to fight over everything, because you don't. Like, I remember we got into it on the bus because somebody was like, your mama on crack and she this and she that. I said, do I smoke crack? She was like, no. I was like, so what you getting mad for? Right. But I said, I don't give a fuck about them little dusty kids on your bus, so you shouldn't either. And at that day, I taught Rhea how to rib niggas. That I sat down and I like, so now like Rhea, she a flaming nigga till they want to fight.
Like when your parents used to say that shit as a child, they be like, well, when he was like, well, he was talking about you. He's like, well, do I do that shit? As an adult, I'd be like, you know what? To this day, I was like, and now as an adult, like, bro, you had the balls to try me like that, fam. Like, you thought it was okay to say that shit. It ain't about what you said. You had the balls to just be like, yeah, your mama a hoe. Like, oh, you because you think it's sweet. So it ain't about what they said. This is the audacity that you had. When I was 15, like, oh, you thought it was sweet. Like, I wasn't going to get on your ass.
And see, Lilo, she said, I hate parents like these. Yeah, and it was like, even now, if somebody was to fuck with them, she already got her shit on. Because she just know how people are. She was like, just like if somebody was assembling, like, oh, your mama do OnlyFans, she a hoe, she whatever. And she like, hey, you see what I got on, don't you?
Nigga, we eat every night too. You hungry bastards.
Yeah.
Nigga, we stay.
My
like, Ree already told me that her thing, and she was like, yeah, and she making her money. Your mama getting fucked on by everybody for free. Like, she already got her clapback ready. Like, but
I do have an irrational fear of dating women with kids like this. Because we're getting to the age where it's like, not everybody not going to have a baby when you meet them. And that's okay. Just don't have badass kids.
All the ones that's going to be standing in your J's and creasing them.
I'll beat your motherfucker. Yo, just coming out the bathroom, right. You just standing in my motherfuckers. Look out my goddamn shoe. Little badass. I'll fuck your kid up. He in there creasing my goddamn Nike.
Yeah. and it's really,
Or
really
touching my video
Yeah,
game for
yeah.
that matter too.
Lilo said she lost track of time, so she missed all the good stuff. I definitely I had to read your post, about the knob slobbing. But
Sound freaky.
there are
Right, like what?
there are a lot of parents that I will see like that I know personally, and like they'll share these posts and be like so upset and so offended when people are talking about the kids. I'm like, okay, well, where is the parents? And they're like, well, we be doing, all we can, and we can't watch them 24/7. Bitch, let me tell you something. Y'all talking about y'all can't watch y'all kids 24/7, right? Y'all can watch y'all kids more than our parents could watch us. You want to know why? Our parents didn't have Ring doorbells. Our parents didn't have FaceTime, and there is literally no reason, because y'all go out of y'all way to buy them these expensive ass iPhones so that they can say they have an iPhone. Bitch, put it to fucking use and track your goddamn kids. They can literally send you their location. You can always find where your kids are. You can track their location. You can FaceTime them and see where the fuck their environment is. There is no reason in the year of 2023 that you should ever not know where your kids are.
Yep.
Too many technological advances for you not to know where the fuck your kids are. Too many.
Do they even still make the announcement at 10 o'clock? Do you know where your kids are?
I've seen one. I seen it on like TBS or some shit like that.
I think it was CBS. I think they still play it.
Yeah, one of them do it. I knew it was something BS.
Yeah, but like there is no reason whatsoever with all of the technology that we have for you to never just be like, you know what? I just woke up. Where my kid
Yeah, but
My kids know where I am.
Man, swear to God, Tommy, kids know where he is at all
They
times.
roll up
Mine
for
do
me.
too.
They roll up on me all the time.
No, mine was calling me at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. So I said, Mom, where are you at? I'm like, see, I'm still alive.
at? And it's like with
don't, they was looking for you.
I'm like, don't do
Just
that.
heard you were looking for me.
y'all have y'all kids where y'all don't know who their friends are anymore.
Right.
And if you do know who their friends are, you know their friends is some bullshit, you don't separate them from them friends. Me, when Ree had like messy little friends and shit, and this is going back to her being in fucking elementary school. I hear some shit and it sound like, get the fuck off the phone. Go do some homework or something. Go draw. Go do something else.
Go draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Hey,
funny 'cause it's read.
low
man.
key.
Go read something. Go do whatever.
Yeah.
But like thinking about shit like that, I'm glad my little brother has always been a corny nigga. Like just for shit like that. Like when I was in high school, I wanted to be with the popular people in the in crowd. And when you want to do shit like that, you get yourself in a lot of bullshit ass situations.
Yeah, like on the bus.
Facts. Shit that I went, man, at 33. No, never that. I never want to do no
I
shit
was
like
the
that.
in crowd.
So was I.
As I look into the camera.
We both were the in crowd.
Yes.
Yeah, but that
I was the
I did want to
popular
be the hostile brother to come up to the school and beat up a nigga for my
yeah,
little brother.
I just feel like now parents
He
make
a senior? Yeah,
way
all on it.
they make way too many excuses for their kids being in
Being anxious.
the streets. Like I feel like they don't do enough to deter them. Like, look, back in the day, niggas was cutting up. They used to send them niggas to relatives, Arkansas and shit. They used to put them niggas in the country.
That's because parents is helping kids commit the fucking crimes nowadays.
Yeah, and covering it up. And then you have parents who have kids that are in and out of jail, and they're not deterring their kids from going in and out of jail, because the minute they go, what are they doing? Supporting them being in jail, posting free little dookie shoot or whatever the fuck his name
Little
is.
dookie shoe, little
Yo,
ass.
he sound like he
Free my baby, free my firstborn. Bitch, why is he in there in the first place?
Keep his ass locked up.
If his name is Dookie Shoot, I think he want to be there.
All they doing is they putting money on the phone. They keeping the fucking commissary full. They throwing them parties when they come home, and then the cycle fucking repeats. They don't do anything to stop the cycle of them fucking going to say, hey, we need to sit down and figure out what is going on. They constantly, and I'm not telling you to turn your back on your kids. I'm not telling you that you're not supposed to support your kids. But a lot of y'all support the wrong shit. And then when shit goes sideways and they don't come back home, whether it's because they end up in a box or they end up in a cell for the rest of their life, you looking at, well, it's not my fault. I did everything I could. No, you didn't.
It's not your fault. Before his 12th birthday, you bought him a pair of Air Max and a Pooh Shiesty mask. But it's not your fault.
Knowing.
It's not your fault.
Knowing
though.
that this nigga was flunking out of school. Knowing that he was skipping and shit. Like
Black Air Max.
Black Air Max at that too, and a Hoecially Max, and you got a Madrenko with the switch on. But this not your fault.
Kayla said my kid would check my location all day, every day, down to the street I'm on, and vice versa.
Because he need to know where
Damn,
his
we
mama at.
have the Life 360 app, and when I tell you we know where our kids are at all times, kids know where we are at all times.
Hey.
They'll call me in a heartbeat, Daddy, why you still at the studio? Because your auntie
I
won't
would-
stop talking.
I wish my mama would have knew where I was in some of those situations. I probably wouldn't have got into the trouble I got.
You should say it's the fact my child got notifications on my location. Like,
Big fact. Kids
grab
watch
me
the
something to
parents
eat
more
too,
than
because she's
anything.
stalking me.
The kids watch the parents more than anything.
You just want
Yeah.
to know where
And Lilo said, I agree. And honestly, I used to have empathy for these badass kids, but since one almost killed me, fuck them kids.
Fuck them
I ain't got
kids.
no empathy for nobody. If I'm walking down the street and you sitting on the porch in your drawers, fuck you, fam. What are you doing?
Maybe he hot.
I don't give a fuck.
It's his
Yeah, you
house.
might need to
Put some clothes on. You're
I need to put a
outside.
little
Maybe he autistic.
Nah,
Because some of these niggas is autistic. They just unchecked.
I do think
Yeah.
as adults we all need reevaluations
Nice callback.
Yeah.
because there's a lot of us that's probably autistic.
I do feel like autism and ADHD, a lot of us are undiagnosed.
Undiagnosed. That's the word I was
from
looking
childhood,
for.
bro.
Like maybe we just
Autism
undiagnosed.
and ADHD, I feel like a lot of us went through childhood.
So
not
once
knowing
upon a
what the fuck
time
was
when
wrong.
I was teaching, you had to go back and get recertified. You had to go take some classes to get your license renewed. And one time I had to go back to a class and take a class on autism to actually renew my license. I was like, God damn, it was an all-day class. I got out of that class thinking like, damn, I'm somewhere on the spectrum somewhere. No,
Like
the
they,
spectrum.
they outed me.
You know what I'm saying? But they made the spectrum so damn wide.
Like-
Like, well, damn,
Ever since
loud
like
noises do make me mad.
with us having baby K, it's just like I watch her and I just be like, yo, I be doing some of the same shit, fam.
Bro, you used to sit there and suck on a pillow.
like I might be fucked
no,
up.
you not.
Wait,
you
whoa,
know the corner of the
whoa,
pillow? You know the
Oh,
corner of the
hey.
pillow? He would just sit there and
Whoa.
just suck on it. Just,
Some niggas have
My
blankets.
sister used to do that.
Juan had a pillow.
Why you sucking on it?
Some
What?
niggas had blankets.
Did it feel like a
Juan-
titty to you?
Juan had a
Is
pillow.
that why you got a titty fetish now? Big titty fetish?
It will make
It's all-
sense.
it's all coming
It will
together
make
now.
sense, but some
and it
niggas.
just like the pillow
No,
just
the
smelled
pillow
like spit.
stank. Like,
Yeah, so you knew.
they had to throw
Like,
them
yeah, so like if you was in the dark, like if we spent the night, you was in the dark, like you knew this nigga pillow, bro. You knew his pillow. Lito said, I think we are so undiagnosed with ADHD because it's masked by the dopamine addiction that is social media. Yeah, makes
You ain't
sense.
lying.
Makes sense.
I think Twitter made a lot of us have ADHD now.
I don't follow Twitter like that, but
I don't even have a Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't
back
watch
in the day.
news. I
Back
don't
in
do
the
shit.
days.
I don't do shit. I
The
be doing
only
other
time I'm
shit.
on Twitter, like, cause I hardly use like my personal Twitter. It was just it's Kamar Walker Twitter, and that's for promotion because I put money in my pocket.
Because it ain't the same.
Twitter.
But
wild.
The thing about ADHD is that if you do have Twitter, you wouldn't be there on long enough. It's not. It's not going to hold your attention long enough. You doing something else. You
But that's
completely
the
off.
thing about Twitter. It was as long
No, I'm
as
saying
Twitter
you're
was-
completely off the device. Like, no, I'm done with that. You on something completely new, not just on the. You're not gonna stay on the app all day and be like, oh shit, my attention's all over the place. You go into like Facebook, you go into Instagram, you go into Draw.
I
you
do
go
that.
into
I do that now, like just with social media apps. Like
I-
I start on TikTok, I end up on Facebook. It's the real.
I'm
shit.
diagnosed.
Right.
The real suck you in.
With
Why do you
it-
think? Why do you think I'm being here singing, nigga?
Because
My
And I just
attention.
think
No, don't blame it on that
Don't
shit.
blame it on because songs be triggering.
No,
Me
that's
and Juan do it all the time. You say a word, we'll find a song.
Hey, you got some attention deficit.
Damn, hey, we should make that a group thing for the pod. We should all go get reevaluated.
Yeah, but I feel like,
I'd be sad if I found out I'm 35 with autism.
Hey,
but it's like you have a lot of parents that are like, well, I did everything they could, and some
You need to check.
and these kids just do what they want to. I have never grown up in a household where I could just do what the fuck I wanted to. Okay.
right.
Whether I was at my mama house, my granny house, my aunt, or nobody, I ain't never been able to just do what the fuck I wanted to. Y'all let y'all kids run y'all household, and that's y'all fucking problem because
Keisha,
y'all are
Misha.
too worried about being the bad. And I feel
I
like,
would say the cheese.
especially when it comes to single moms, because y'all guilt trip yourself because the daddy ain't there and shit, and you feel like, well, I'm the only remaining parent. I don't want that nigga to hate me doing shit. His daddy already gone. So I feel like that kind of ties into it a lot because you want to be this motherfucker friend because you are the only remaining parent. I didn't give a fuck. Okay, I showed
Right.
on social media one year I didn't buy my kids shit for Christmas. They probably went outside and jumped on all kind of break this bitch back, stepped on all kind of fucking cracks. I didn't give a fuck because I told y'all don't fuck with me. Y'all thought I was bluffing about canceling Christmas. Ain't no parent go fucking cancel Christmas, man. She just talking that shit. She just talking that shit.
Hey, man.
You didn't do what the fuck you was supposed to do. You ain't getting shit. And guess who tried to undermine me again? My mama. And you was out of order for that. Maybe had you canceled a couple Christmases and canceled a couple fucking birthdays, I'd have been a straight A fucking student. You let me play with you. They not finna play with me. That was your fault. And once again,
I mean, she was so disappointed.
you didn't even. I can't even say you had the reins loose. You ain't even fucking have. I was just running around with the reins just flopping. You didn't even have them in your hands. Me, my shit is wound tight because I don't play with my kids like that.
You appreciate structure when you in an environment and there is none.
Right.
Like when you be at somebody's house and you watch, like, yo, your mom let you do that. If I even look like I'm finna get on some bullshit, elbow to the chest.
Mhm.
You're right, because I sound like you really hit it.
Hey,
Bro.
Keisha's comment is funny because how many different metaphors? How many different
I look
metaphors
at
can you come up with about
classmates on
crazy
social
people?
media like the elevator definitely doesn't go all the way.
How many different metaphors can you come up with? Something like that, like somebody crazy and shit. Because I always say, "Oh, they cheese and fill out their cracker."
Man,
Jeez.
that is wild.
Few fries short of a happy meal.
Right? What'd you say?
Few fries short of a happy meal.
You know, and I mean, so
Yeah.
so there
That
there
elevator
are
don't go all the way to the top floor.
there are a lot of avenues that I took with my kid because I feel like we have so many talented Black children that are not reaching their potential in that talent because they don't have parents that are nurturing it.
Right.
There are we probably got fucking tennis. We got the next Serena Williams out here, but we don't know because her mama's not pushing her to play. And she out here riding fucking shotgun with the kid boys and shit.
That's because her mama drank Casamigos for the Fricos and get her
much.
get her toes painted white.
And it's like versus me when I
white toes is for the hoes.
the moment
It
I
is.
noticed my kids with even
Yeah,
a little
it's
sliver of talent, I started
Right.
developing that.
And I did the same
So
thing.
so when I start with Rhea, I'm like, damn, this little motherfucking coloring neat as fuck. I can't even color like that. Art.
That's why Lily got a bunch
Then
of
she,
drawings
so
done.
then we started getting her more coloring books and shit. Then she got to a point where she started trying to trace shit, and I'm like, all right, so she wants to draw.
Mhm.
So we start getting her little easels and little shit, and start getting her
Yes.
shit to focus on that. So like Tone said, like, nah, go draw because that's go work on your talent.
Speaking of art, if you're looking for exquisite art, come to Sherman Phoenix and see the exhibition of canned beats called Heads Ain't Ready, dedicated to hip hop.
My nigga got a $700
Where
paint.
is
That's
it?
fire.
Where is it located?
It's located on the balcony right now, but it might be moving down to the basement area now that
Slap it on the walls.
Happy Days is.
Yeah, so
Freaky ass dude.
What?
so
Slap the art on the wall.
I'm
down?
gonna close this with saying, get y'all kids and stop making fucking excuses.
Whoop their ass.
Because a lot of y'all, like when Ree was going through her shit, what did I do? I put her in fucking therapy. How many Black parents putting their kids in therapy, bro?
Nigga, they don't even want to go through therapy for themselves.
So,
And you would be shocked that more parents of this generation, like our age, would believe in therapy.
Right, mine are in it.
they not putting
I
their
know
kids
she
in
did it.
therapy. They not getting them help when they see these little behavioral issues and shit. Like, bro, you have to be a proactive parent and not a reactive parent because
Yep.
by the time y'all react, that should be way too late.
We
And
gotta,
it's funny you say that because I had a conversation like that with my dad because I told him, I said, I'm proactive. I said, you're reactive. I said, that's how I was raised. I said, I don't do my kids like that. So basically, I had that similar conversation with him because I'm like,
Yep.
no, we're not going to do it this way.
Same thing I did with my mama. My mama wanted to be all like military stern. It was like, I got girls. We do this a little bit different here. I ain't got to beat them every 5 to 10 minutes into submission.
yeah, man, let's break generational curses because I got McDonald's money.
I did, and
Shit, most of
And-
these kids
and-
got
and-
McDonald's money now.
and me breaking generational curses is exactly why I have a high schooler that made it through her entire high school career with 0 fights,
In a full
high
scholarship.
3-point cumulative average, and is on her way to college almost fully paid for. Had I took my mom's way, she wouldn't be shit.
5 schools, 5 years.
Yeah, she
I'm sorry, 5 years. 4
You know what,
years.
Mimi? I'm proud of you for not
6
letting your
schools
kids
in 4
turn out
years.
like you.
Oh, you went to 6 schools?
Yeah, Tech, Marshall, Madison, Nova, Project St. Custer.
Damn,
Where did you graduate from?
That's mysterious.
Right. I'm like, wait a minute.
fucking question.
Oh, well, if we're going that route, then it's technically 7 because MATC.
Anybody went to Nova.
It was like you GED'd it.
HSED.
Was Nova
bitch. I
on,
had on my credits.
Was Nova at
I had to
the
take no
church?
test. No, so what it was
Nova
is
was at a church, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I think that was like connected. It was right down the street from Custer. So I transferred from Nova to go to Custer and finish out my senior year. But Custer, that was when, remember I told y'all they gave me those 2 study halls. But then at the very end, like, bro, we finna graduate. And these motherfuckers like, oh, well, you're missing a half a credit to gym. And, you know, gym is a required course to graduate. So they wouldn't let me walk across the stage or graduate me, even though I had more than the amount of credits required. But because it was a half a credit to gym. So then I literally walked into MATC that summer, gave them my transcripts. They went over everything and was like, you got all of your classes. Here, just pay your HSCD fee. So technically 7 if you go there because my HSCD is through MATC, and that was that summer.
Do you need a gym credit?
You
need a credit and a half.
Right, you need 3 classes.
Duh, when I had to go to alternative
1
school,
swim and 2 gyms.
we didn't have no gym, so they gave me a big ass English book. Was like, you want them gym credits, brother? Finish this book.
Damn.
Yeah. So. Right, because that's what they tried to do. They was like, well, if
alternative school.
But the fucked up part about it was
cracking.
The fucked up part about it was, well, on top of that already being fucked up, because it's like, bitch, why didn't y'all say that? I could have doubled up on gym classes. You gave me 2 study halls.
You could have snuck in with the freshmen for gym.
Like 2 study halls. So the worst part about it was that very next year, like after we graduated, the credit requirements went up. So then it was gonna try to make me take another English course. I was like, bro, I'm not finna do that shit. No, I'm finna go to MA, get in my shit, and I'll do summer school. But then after that, they was like,
go up in the middle of you going to school.
Damn, how many credits?
no, it was after the semester was over.
Yeah, they did that at North when they dropped down from 8 classes a day to 3.
So how many credits did you need to graduate?
If they change the credits, you still in the old shit.
I think
great grandfather then.
I think when we went to graduate, I think our year was 21.
That's the bullets of shit.
Don't quote me on that, but I think we were 21.
Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit.
I think we need like 20, 23, 24, some shit around there.
Yeah, but I had way more than that. But because I was missing that half a credit in gym, they didn't want to let me graduate at all. So I went, like I said, I took my transcript to MATC Adult High School. So they pull out this yellow. I still got the sheet of paper. They got the yellow sheet of paper with all the courses on there. They're going through your transcripts and marking everything off. And she was like, you don't need anything. She was like, you met all the requirements. So I just had to pay my HSCD fee.
I thought I was going to end up with a GED.
So did
Still
that.
Counts.
Did that.
In retrospect, high school don't.
Not graduating high school, it broke my heart.
It don't really matter.
But then it pissed me off because I'm like, bro, I used to have to wake up in the morning and all I had to do was come to this motherfucker and just pay and graduate.
Could have saved the whole year.
Alternative school is cracking. I wish I could have done alternative school all 4 years of high school. I only had to go to school for 3 hours a day.
You wouldn't have learned nothing if you only went for 3 hours a day, though.
I wasn't learning shit for 8 hours
in high school, though.
Hey,
the shit that they teach you in high school, nobody really applies that shit in their everyday life.
Actually, I take that back. I learned a lot at Sherwood. I did.
Well, I just want to go and tell everybody that I love y'all and thank y'all for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward. It is currently 11:28 and we're supposed to be down the street before 12 o'clock. I didn't realize it was this late already.
Because when you get to talking, you get to talking.
Oh, yeah. I be passionate.
Talking ass.
I be passionate. Singing ass. Shut up.
Wait, this is only 7 episodes after we were high. Damn. It seemed like a lot more.
But if you were not able to tune in to watch the live from the beginning, y'all can always go on my page or on our YouTube channel.
Not even remotely close.
What?
Replaying it.
Oh no, yeah, you had to go on my page and look for it. Go just click on my page, go on videos, and boom, we right there. Or you can go on the Hoecially Awkward YouTube channel. If you would prefer to stream us on all of your favorite platforms, you were able to do that on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. when Tone remembers. And once again, if the title name looked like some bullshit, Tone writes it.
Why
not
do we have
me.
to be back here? Why?
Did we name this episode?
Why do we have to be back here?
Fuck Darius.
I can work with that.
Because it works both ways. Fuck Darius.
Let's name it this.
Pink
When
hair.
talking ginger.
Yeah. So until next time, and hoping that I can make 1,700 pull up because I am starving. Until next time, we got a hoe.